Tyrant. Oh hi. Tonight's music a bopper as usual. Syzygy R.
please welcome your host on Wipeout, Ash the Bash. To play Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code: JPVK. You can even join in on your mobile phone. Alternatively, you can join Twitch chat by entering the room code into Stream Chat or as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. Once done, wait for further instructions on how to play the game.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Quiz Night this wonderful Wednesday evening. Thank you again, Mr. Toyboy123, for the introduction there into Wipeout, and thank you to Solar Espion for a lovely pack of Quiz Cubed for our warm-up this evening. Syzygy, and Shadowing, hello there.
And now, in this, the macrocosm of space, it is time to appease the blue and yellow poker chips of, wait, that's not duel, it's Wipeout.
It's the Wipeout, but indeed they do have the blue and the yellow chips. I still have them here on my table. I need to make another batch of these at some point because they sold quite well last time for all the charity things. But yeah, I do need to do another batch of those at some point in the near future. And possibly even Quiz Night shirts as well. Maybe people might want to buy things when they're at Quiz Night Live, so it's an idea. Welcome on in, I hope you're all doing well again. Thank you, Solar Espion, for that lovely... Sorry, I had to wait for that to happen. Lovely Quiz Cube pack with some fantastic wordage in there, must be said, with lots of lacking vowel, especially at the end there. I guess Y is a vowel in that regard, in which case there were 3 vowels. But yeah, some very lovely words in there. And then I love the clue, holy split. I saw a lot of people go, banana. Fortunately, not quite the split we were going for. We were going for a schism rather than the banana split. I also saw a Batman as well as a suggestion. Why is a vowel? Yes. Why is a vowel? That is a statement as well as a question. Oh, banana. That's it. Thank you again. And we're looking forward to more of your writing soon, if memory serves, SB. We've got a pack of... I want to say Secret Fortune, I believe, is due in the works soon. We are looking forward to that coming very soon in a few weeks' time.
I'm about to consume a lot of honeycomb and you can't stop me.
I know I can't stop you, and hell, if I had a lot of honeycomb, I'd probably be consuming a lot of that. So enjoy the honeycomb, Oni. Thank you for the 100 bits. Let me go back through the notifications. Thank you, Shadowmate, for the 54-month resub. Thank you, Matt, for the 100 bits. Go Syzygy. 100 bits from Puzzle Dan that's just come in.
This is an important message. Please remember to vote, people in the UK.
Yes, for those in the UK that can vote, please do indeed remember to vote tomorrow and do your civic duty. Danny with the 22 months.
Oh snap. Ash wrote a pack. Panic.
Yes, run away! Run away! Kappa Infinite. I have indeed written a pack for tonight's game later on. That's all clued up. I have written a game of that you're going to look forward to later on. But we've got Wipeout. We've got 3 boards from 3 different authors to play through in a moment. I still need to go through the notifications. Thank you for that 22-month resub, Danny. Thank you to Matt with another 100 bits. Kurzor with 100 bits. Colo, just kind of ruining all the fun by giving me a 51-month resub, who says, Tyrant. I think you are being a tyrant with that response, actually. But yeah, that was a lovely subscription message, just giving everybody a bit of a freebie there in the warm-up game. I'm fine with it happening in the warm-up games. It's when there's lots of dupes on the line is where it gets a bit sketchier as to when people submit answers as subscription messages, because I can't really just stop those. Maybe I need to put them on a few second delay or something so I can stop them in the case that happened. But it's never really happened in my 5.5 years of doing Quiz Night. But that's not to say it won't happen in the future. So yes, thank you for the free nukes, Carlo. And 26-month resub from Dragon as well. Thank you for all of the subscriptions that have come through and all of the bits. Now, yes, we've got Wipeout first of all tonight with 3 boards. We've got them authored by, I'm trying to remember in the alphabetical order, not necessarily the order they're going to appear in. We've got Colo, K, no, JPB first with J, then K, Colo, and then O, Oni. That's the order we're going. Yeah, something like that. So JPB, Colo, and Oni have written the 3 boards that you're going to be seeing tonight in Wipeout. Not necessarily in that order, though. That is why I say that. I always sort of reveal the 3 authors, but they don't necessarily know if they're going to be guaranteed doots until we actually play the game. And you're all more than welcome to play. We've got room code of JPVK. We've got 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 people joined in to play this game. That is a lot of people. Sorry, it's a nervous disposition in this music, BBQ. I just kind of have to do so when I hear that particular phrase come through. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Especially when I actually did this remake of it. It's a nice version of the music, must be said. Gotta make use of it. So yes, 3 boards tonight, and then later on, you've got to check out my handiwork with All Clued Up. Thank you to Poker for proofing QuizCube and my All Clued Up, and then I've had a look at the boards for Wipeout tonight. If you want in, here's the room code again. Toad!
To play Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code. JPVK. You can even join in on your mobile phone. Alternatively,
it's still weird saying mobile
by
phone.
Entering the room code into Stream Chat, or as
Troy wants to say cell phone.
3000. Once done, wait for further instructions on how to play the game.
But the script that I provided him, it said mobile phone, so he did say mobile phone. It does feel a bit weird him saying like that. Can make it crunchy. Yes, very much. Mobile phone, yes. Mobile. I suppose it's supposed to be a mobile phone, isn't it, as well, in the States. Mine handy. Join mit dein handy. Oh, God, we're going full international mode, are we? To get all the translations. I don't know, Tadaro. Can it support Hatbox? If it can, then yes. If it can't, then no. That's a simple metric, I suppose. Mobile Alabama. Join in on my Mobile Alabama phone. Alabama phone. Oh my God. Ring, 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 ring. Alabama phone. God. Who remembers that? Jesus Christ. Yeah, no bananas here today, I'm afraid. Can you join in on the fax machine? Again, if it supports Hackbox, sure. If it can support Hackbox, then yes, you can join in on your fax machine. And your double ties and everything. I'll give you 1 more minute to join in on this game. I still haven't implemented any time entry yet, I don't think. It's still on the to-do list of many, many things to do. Welcome, BC! Justin making it in time there. But yes, 3 boards tonight. Let me ask my Tamagotchi. Oh, God. I don't think Tamagotchis can do it. But who knows, maybe. Vixen. Sorry, Vixen. No, not to the Furby. No. No. This is becoming the new Can This from Doom. Yes. Can we play Doom on Hackbox? You know what? I probably could hook it up to do so. I probably could hook Hackbox to do Doom. I can issue it images, so there's every possibility I'm going to have something run the game and provide images to Hackbox, and you have buttons on Hackbox to control it, so yes? I think? It's a very weird way of using Hackbox, but I think you can indeed play Doom on Hackbox.
No banana phone. At 8 Minky has left the chat.
8 Minky has left the chat. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Sunny Cat. And we also got Matt with 100 bits who says...
Furbies.
Furbies! Thank you for the 100 bits there, Matt. Right, we're at 10 past. We've gotten through the second loop or third loop or however many loops we've got of this music so far. Let's get this game underway, shall we? Good luck, everybody, and press the button to say, let's play Wipeout.
Let's play
Thank you. Okay, if you're all ready on Hackbox and on Twitch, let's start off with your first board, which is the following. It's time for Law Abiding Citizen Simulator 2024. What a start. What an absolute start on tonight's proceedings. Anybody got any idea of where we're going here? Oh, my favourite game. I know, right? I'm still laughing at the Colour of Money game from Sunday. He's still reeling from that, Prey. For those that didn't notice, that didn't know, Prey did another run of Colour of Money on Sunday, and he invited me to host an edition of the game so that he could actually face the machines for once. And in doing so, when he gave me the project, the Unity project to work with, I had a spare hour or so, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. You know what, Prey? Can I just quickly share that moment on stream over here? Let me just find the clip or something. If you're okay with me doing so, because your reaction was just so lovely. It was so lovely seeing it. And for my payback, I will do this and give you a big old shout out for you to go and follow Prey Streams right now if you haven't already done so. Do it. Do it now. Let me find the clip, because I did clip it. Here we go. Bring it over here, something like this and like this, and let's reveal the Colour of Money, shall we? Yeah, so I've given him some new cash. I've given him some new cash now. He now has some Bank of Pouch notes in £50 increments. And it's so lovely. It really is. If someone else can do better artwork than that, then by all means do so. But yeah, you've got, let me find the bookmarks, hide bookmarks bar like that. There you go. There you go. There's the full artwork in all its splendor. There you go. Including the copyright notice down here. Yeah, no copyright here. This took me 15 minutes in Paint.net. God help my art skills. So yeah, that's the new note over on Prey's side of things with the Colour of Money. Yeah, it was good fun just doing that very quickly in that 1 hour time window, and also giving him some extra improvements in the game so that he can add more colours as and when he needs to without having to make a new image every time. So yes, you're welcome, Prey. The new currency, they're Preyos. Preyo. Yeah, I don't think that's quite how it works, but certainly from the Bank of Pouch, they are available. Anyway, let's go back over to Wipeout, shall we? Because that's what we're actually here for. We are playing Law Abiding Citizen Simulator 2024. I think people said this has Oni written all over it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is an Oni board. Let's see the information we're asking. Which of these acts are not illegal to do as of 2024? So on this next list of board, you're going to see 16 acts performed in certain countries around the world. 11 of these things are things you can actually do because there is no current law prohibiting it in that particular country specified. Whereas 5 acts very definitely are illegal, and your punishment for doing them will be a fine of all of your doots. Crime doesn't pay. So we will give you 16 options. A thing that you could do in a country. Select the answers that you can do in the country and avoid the ones that are absolutely illegal.
Is it illegal to sub to Ash the Bash?
For you, G. Eisen's absolutely fine. Thank you for the 48-month resub. That is 4 years. Thank you very much for the 4-year resub. Do greatly appreciate that. Though in other countries that probably don't allow Twitch, it probably is illegal to sub. But if you're watching me right now, then you're probably in a country that can sub, so there you go. There would be spoilers if that was an answer. Thankfully, it's not an answer on this board, but there will be 16 other answers of things you can do in a particular country. 11 you can do, 5 you can't. Reminder, if you've never played Wipeout here before, if you're using Hatbox, select the answers that you think are good. good. You can select more than one and then hit the submit button to actually send those responses to me. If you do not hit the submit button, I don't get any of the answers you give me. So make sure you submit. And once you have done so, you can then add more answers on top of that. So submit early and submit often is what I say here in this game. And of course, you can select again to deselect to reselect if you want to do that kind of thing as well. If you're playing from Twitch, you can give me the numbers 1 through 16 for each of the answers. Send them as a multitude of messages or a single message to QuizBot 3000. Any of those methods shall work. Good luck. Find the 11, avoid the 5, and here we go.
Answers are...
There's a lot to read in 45 seconds. So far, no... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, so far, no responses in. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Get some responses submitted now. Ten seconds. There's still a load that haven't submitted an answer. It. Do it now. Last chance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Drahuska! What are you doing? We haven't seen a response from you. Normally you do the full whack 11. No one is repping the full 11 here. Oh, man. Well, that means, Rahuski, you're not going to be getting anywhere on this one. Biggest bid we've got is Connor has gone for 10 of 11. That is quite a bold bid, must be said. Then we've got a bid of 6. Looks like it's 6 from Topper and an anonymous avatar and some Mastery 5s. Although we've got an effrontery, I think, on a 7. So that'll be the next highest bid below the 10. But didn't get to the submit button in time. Yeah, that's why I said you got to submit early and often. Otherwise, if you don't hit that button at all in the time, you will lose everything. I can't, unfortunately, it does not submit them automatically at the moment. It's actually not a feature that embedded in Hackbox just yet. Maybe in future there could be, but at the moment there isn't. Right, we'll start revealing some answers, shall we? There's a lot to read, a lot to process in this particular board. And by the way, if we do not visit all of the correct or all of the wrong answers in this round of bidding, we will open it up to continue on so that we can fully resolve the board. So we may be going to a second or maybe even third round of bidding on this board. Let's have a look. I'm going to start off with playing a Tchaikovsky piece in public in Ukraine. As if we would start off with the "it's never Tchaikovsky" rule over here. That's Ben's thing. It's nothing to do with me, though I have flaunted the rule, I think, at least twice over on his side of things when I have written particular games over on Ben's side of things. In fact, let me go do a reminder. I'll shout out to Mr. Royal_Flush. He's not streaming this week. Well, he might be streaming on Saturday. Depends on if he's doing a dev stream or not. And then next week he's not, but the week after that, so in 2 weeks' time, he will be starting season 15 proper with game night. That's what he does on a Saturday night, much like I do on Wednesdays and Fridays. Oh, and also he's going to be starting doing Thursday nights as well as a Throwback Thursday kind of edition where he opens up older packs that have been written. Make sure they're still good by modern standards, and then rebroadcasts them for those that have yet to see those particular games play out. But yes, it's never Tchaikovsky until it is, says Oni. Now, are you just putting it over here so that you can circumvent the Tchaikovsky rule? Oh, bloody hell. Why did I do that? I don't know, but hopefully it's going to work. Oh, no, fuck. Oh, fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Well, it's never Tchaikovsky, folks. Right. I don't know what's happened there. Now, thankfully, that was the first answer. So, what we're gonna do Yes, we may have to do a resubmit here, not a cat. Professional streamer. I pressed the wrong button. I even have it. Answer flow. Reveal is the button I need to press, but I pressed the wrong reveal button. Right, we'll do another version of bidding. Thankfully, nothing was revealed. You just obviously had a bit more time reading things now. So I'm going to reopen. Hopefully, you'll be able to submit your answers, and we'll see what happens. 45 seconds.
Answers are...
Starts now? Yes, we've reset all the bidding. You may rebid. So, Drahuska, you've been granted a lifeline here. Oh, thank God I actually have a backup to do that. Unfortunately, it is manic. That is still a thing I need to implement. I know Ralph has been on me for that for the past couple of editions, I think. It is on the list of things to do. But I'm afraid right now it is a bit too late. But stick around because we'll have a game of All Clued Up later on.
I wanted a pack of mine to make a second round of bidding, but not like this.
5 seconds, get your bids in. I think everybody now has a proper bid in. And the noise again from my...
Sub-anniversary was when I got a first Lamau.
When you got a first? What, you actually got a first degree? Congratulations, Mai. Thank you very much for the 44-month resub. Appreciate that. And yes, congratulations on your degree there. I mean, you did better than I did. I got a 2-1. Obviously, it's a different subject, but yeah, I didn't get a first. Right, we're going to start revealing answers. And because of this being the new edition of Wipeout, I can still choose to reveal that answer again, even if it might not necessarily be the first answer in the list. I'm going to force it to be the one we're going to reveal now, so that we're still in the same boat. So, playing a Tchaikovsky piece in public in Ukraine, can you do that? Or is it actually illegal? Let's find out, shall we, after 3 minutes of flailing around. You're fine to do that. Absolutely fine to do that. Yeah, there is a ban on public places playing music from Russians, but only if they've been citizens since 1991, presumably as it's the year the Soviet Union fell. Though, of course, nearly all Russian composers would not even fall under that restriction, naturally. So, yeah, absolutely fine to play Tchaikovsky music in Ukraine in public, but any Russian musicians post-1991, no, you're not allowed to. So, yeah, a bit of a weird rule that, but that is how it goes. I wanted to be Tchaikovsky more often. Well, there you go. Oni, you've made it. It is Tchaikovsky this time. It's possibly Tchaikovsky, but things after 1991 might be a bit testy. Maybe that might be a raid message. Don't know. Depends on where we're going with that one, I think. Right, continuing on. Next, we're going to go to eating meat in Mauritania. Eating meat. Of all things, is that illegal to do, or is that perfectly fine? It's perfectly fine to eat meat in Mauritania. Yeah, as far as Oni knows, there's currently no countries where consumption of meat is illegal. So, yeah, all the countries in the world, you're fine to eat meat. Next, let's go over to buying a beer in a bar on your 16th birthday in Germany. Now, I've always heard, certainly in the UK, that we've had weird rules, like in restaurants and things like that, where you can technically have a beer or a cider at a younger age, under 18. But does that extend over to the actual Europe rather than sort of the fake Europe here in the UK? Buying a beer in a bar on your 16th birthday, and them specifically, not being bought for them, but they themselves buying a beer. Yes, they can indeed buy their own beer on the 16th birthday in Germany. It actually comes in 3 phases for public drinking laws. At 14, you're allowed to drink beer or wine in the presence of a legal guardian, but they themselves can't purchase it. It has to be purchased for them. At 16, you can buy your own beer or wine in a restaurant or by yourself. And then at 18, the restriction on distilled spirits are completely lifted. So you can drink anything you want at 18. 16, you can buy your own beer or wine. And at 14, you can have a beer or wine provided it is bought for you under the supervision of a legal guardian. And in the UK, you can drink at home from the age of 5. Well, I mean, as long as your parents know about it and that, then you're fine, I suppose. Okay, next up, we're going to go to entering the Vatican City with tattoos. An interesting thought, this one. I know there's lots of onsen in Japan where you're not allowed to go into certain onsen with tattoos, though that's more a case of you're just not allowed to rather than being a legal thing. And quite a few onsen are actually lifting that rule so they can actually get some tourists in. And then, of course, there's over-tourism going on. But we're not talking about Japan, we're talking about the Vatican City here. And you're absolutely fine to do that in the Vatican City as well. Provided, of course, that the tattoos aren't offensive in any way, then you're absolutely fine to do so. Sarah accidentally got served a spiked margarita in a restaurant when he was 12. Oh my. Still think parents should have sued the crap? Absolutely, probably should have done, Stadaro. But yeah. That's never fun. Matt giving me the overbid warning for Connor. Yes, unfortunately, there are now 7 correct answers, and Connor is on a bid of 8 remaining. So, yeah, you will be overbidding by at least 1 somewhere in your mix. Whereas Rahuska is still looking for 7 remaining, so currently on for a maximum there. Happening to Frankie and Benny's. What? Really? Jesus Christ. Next. Smoking cannabis in Mexico. Yes, very good. Recreational cannabis use was legalized in 2021 in Mexico, joining a list of countries including Canada, South Africa, and Thailand. 3 European countries legalized it, them being Malta, Luxembourg, and Germany. And it's a double from Connor as he goes into double overbid now. It's a bit further now, and smoke weed every day. I don't have that button on my side of things. JB certainly does. Next, let's go to burning the national flag in Japan. Now, it's curious. I mentioned Japan earlier, but it is very curious that certainly at one point it was very illegal to burn national flags. Not necessarily of Japanese national flags, but just, country flags in general. It was illegal to do so. But specifically the Japanese flag? You're fine to do that, actually. There's no legal precedent against that. Again, although you shouldn't, because you'd end up being a bigoted arsehead, Japan has never had a law that bans the burning of the Hinamaru, in fact being protected under the Constitution's article on the freedom of speech. The burning of other national flags was an illegal act in Japan until April 2022, so that has now been lifted, so you can burn other national flags, but as late as 2022, it was illegal to burn another flag. Just not a Japanese flag. You were fine to do that under freedom of speech. Okay, you've got 5 right and 5 wrong left to go on the board. Drahuska, unfortunately, now in overbid territory by 1. So we'll be seeing some wipeout answer along the way. Next, we're going to go to escaping from the prison in the Netherlands. It sounds like such a daft thing, but I suppose if you don't if you don't have a legal precedent in your constitution or whatever to say you can't do it, then you probably can do it. So, is it legal to escape from prison in the Netherlands? It is legal to do so, but be quick about it because they are changing this one this summer. So this is a very time-sensitive board. As the Netherlands recognises the rights to try and to escape in pursuit of the inmate's pursuit of his or her fundamental and inalienable rights to freedom and liberty, as long as a crime has not been committed in the act of escaping, a court prisoner will not receive any additional sentence when remanded in custody. So yeah, you're going to get sent back to prison, but you're not going to get any extra time for it until later on this year, when they might change the rules a bit further on that. But yes, you can escape prison, and it's perfectly legal to do so. For now. Escape Artist Dutch version. Oh God! Don't mention that to Ben. You'd have an aneurysm doing another version of Escape Artist. Right, 4 right and 5 wrong left to go. Next, driving off-road in Iceland. Endemol certainly would buy it, Tadara. You're absolutely right. Driving off-road in Iceland. No, I'm afraid that one is illegal. Whilst there are specific unpaved roads that you can drive on, those are called F roads, due to how long it takes to grow, the moss that surrounds most of the roads is actually legally protected. And damage it can result in a fine of up to 100,000 krone, which is about £500. But yes, it is illegal to drive off-road in Iceland at a penalty of £500, equivalent to 100,000 kroner. So yes, wipeouts for 12 players there, unfortunately. Hard luck. You're not going to be getting any more from this board unless we go for a second round of bidding. Don't drive on the moss. It grows back so slow. Like 70 years, says Oni. Okay, next up. Okay. Potatoes, of all things. Having 50 kilos of potatoes in your car in Australia. It's such a specific number, isn't it? Having 50 kilos of potatoes in your car in Australia, is that legal? That is legal, yes, but it used to be illegal. In Western Australia, Section 22 of the Marketing of Potatoes Act 1946. That's a specific Marketing of Potatoes Act. It's amazing, isn't it? Specifically outlawed selling, buying, or delivering more than 50 kilograms of potatoes. That was repealed in May of 2021. So now you can have your potatoes and deliver it to over 50 kilos if you wish. So there you go. Having 50 kilos, you're fine. Now you are. 3 years back, you weren't fine. So weird. Yeah, you could get arrested with that in lockdown, you know. So crazy. Thank you for the follow there, Earth and Flare. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. Right, next up. We've got 3 answers that are still good up on this board. And we're going to practicing homosexuality in North Korea. Is that legal or illegal? It is legal. Surprisingly, yes, we're probably never going to get as far as there, being a Pyongyang pride, but North Korea has never at any point enacted a law against homosexuality. So you're absolutely fine to do gay rights in North Korea, though you probably have all sorts of other things going on at that point. But yeah, if you want to do, say gay rights, trans rights, absolutely fine to do that in North Korea, no problem whatsoever. Practicing homosexuality, no problem, because they don't have any rules against it. So, well done if you managed to identify that particular answer. We've got 2 that are still good for you, and there are 4 that are wipeouts. Next, we're going to buying and using a shotgun in Cyprus. Buying and using a shotgun in Cyprus. I mean, that's perfectly fine in the States. Is it fine in Cyprus? It is absolutely fine in Cyprus, yes. Oh, we got 100 bits from JB. Hello.
Hey, B, wanna do crimes and chill in Wisconsin?
Thank you for the 100 bits, and hello to JB in the new location in Wisconsin. I hope you're doing well. I hope the move has been well for you, and hope the Dumpster Lounge 3.0 is making its way to being stream ready anytime soon as well. Welcome on in, and I hope you're doing well, JB. But yes, buying and using a shotgun in Cyprus is fine, so long as you have the specific license to do so. In fact, 1 in 3 Cypriots own a gun, largely due to the country's mandatory military service. So yeah, you're absolutely fine to do so, provided you have the license to do so. Right, there's only 1 good answer left, and there are 4 wipeouts. One of these is good, the other 4 are not good to do. Who is surviving this? We're going to go to letting your 16-year-old letting your 16-year-old child buy a UK National Lottery ticket. Is this the final legal thing you could do on the board? Or is it a wipeout? Chilled child. Yeah. Don't chill your child. Just don't do it. Don't chill your children. Don't chill your child. Just chill. Letting a 16-year-old child buy a UK National Lottery ticket. No. Back when I was 16, you could. But now, you can't. It used to be legal, however, the minimum age was increased to 18 following the 2007 Gambling Act. So yeah, it is now 18 and above that can buy a UK National Lottery ticket. But back then, you were allowed to when you were 16. And I actually did. I did buy a lottery ticket once when I was 17, I think I was actually. I wasn't 16, but I was 17 and I bought a ticket.
Tell us again what it was like back in your day, Grandpash.
I don't often get to pull rank with that, but yeah, I can say quite technically back in my day, then you could. Thank you for the 100 bits. But yes, it is now 18 and above, so 16-year-old can't, unfortunately. That is now illegal. So we've got 17 in the wipeout zone. I yell at Cloud, yeah. Okay, I'm not that old. I'm not grandpa old yet, Puzzle Dan. It was still stickers. It wasn't marathon. Thank you for the twins there, Brian. Appreciate the twins resub. Hope you're doing well this evening. Yeah, a 60-year-old can't gamble anymore, unfortunately. Did you ever have opal fruits? Did I ever have opal fruits? I can't even remember now. Probably. I'm pretty certain there was, yes. Right, we're going to continue on with this board. Buying a kilogram of uranium in the United States. I mean, why would you? Why would you buy a kilogram of uranium while you're in the States? Is this the final legal act, or is this another illegal action? Uranium, kilogram, US. I was hungry, damn it. Well, feel free to eat it if you want, but it's probably radioactive. Yes, you can indeed buy a kilogram of uranium in the United States. Yellow cake. Completely legal according to the USNRC, although you'll probably need to explain why you're doing so. Only's not sure that they'll let you own a rock of it for daily paperweight usage, though, for instance. So, yeah, you can indeed buy a kilogram, provided you can provide reasoning as to why you do it. The other three, those are illegal actions. Let's go through them. Watching Barbie in a cinema in Vietnam. So the 2023 film displays maps which are claimed to have featured the 9-dash line, which is a line bordering Vietnam, Borneo and the Philippines, which is used on Chinese maps to assert that the waters in that area are owned by China. Naturally, Vietnam doesn't agree, so refused to classify the film. The Philippines originally decided on banning the film, but later relented after they believed that there was no deliberate reference to the line. Next, owning a nuclear weapon in New Zealand, like you would do, it is specifically outlawed from 1987. Apparently, they needed to specify this in case someone thought the sheep in the farm next door were getting a bit fighty. Can you expect? Oh my god. And finally, leaving a public toilet unflushed in Singapore is indeed an offence. There are many specific laws in Singapore regarding public cleanliness, and this is one of them. Any person who has urinated or defecated at any sanitary convenience with a flushing system to which the public has access shall flush the sanitary convenience immediately after using it, with the punishment being up to a $150 fine. So yes, punishable by a $150 fine, probably US dollars, I guess, or Singaporean dollars even, not US dollars, Singaporean dollars. All those remaining three, those are illegal. Everything else that you selected were indeed good. Right, at the end of board number one, who's in the lead? Flush or be flushed? How many do we have currently residing in the wipeout zone? We have 24, 26 players in the wipeout zone. Goodness me. At the top on the board, we've got Eli in the lead with Rotten Rapunzel on 14,000 nukes. Is it Switzerland where flushing toilet is illegal overnight? Is one of those really weird rules. I don't know. You'll have to check that. Tadaru, the Singapore one was the one I was sure I could rule out. Had a friend who lived in Singapore. So, okay. So, that is the situation we're in right now. Plenty of opportunity to catch up, though, as we go on into board number two. Changing the Greek alphabet one letter at a time. Any ideas on this one, folks? Any ideas on where we're going here? Oh, God. Says another cat. Greek is all Greek to me. Anagrams, valid Greek letters, but it's that game for 1,000 heartbeats. How do I submit answers? Message the bot. If you've joined the game earlier on then you join in the method that you joined in there. If you didn't join in earlier on, then you can't, I'm afraid. You're just going to have to watch along. Hope it's as easy as it sounds, as only. Well, here is the information on the board. Which 11 Greek letters have names where changing one letter in each name gives you the names of other Greek letters? So there are 6 different pairings of letters in the Greek alphabet that have names that differ between them by only one letter. One of the names appears in 2 different pairings. Can you identify the 11 correct characters in the following grid? Yes, we're going to give you the characters. In case this grid sounds Greek to you, you will see the uppercase and lowercase for each letter to help you work out the names. Although in quite a few cases, the uppercase and lowercase letters are practically the same. So yes, 11 of these Greek letters, if you change one letter in their name, will become a new Greek letter. 5 of them, you can't do that operation. You may need to do 2 or more letters in order to change their name to another Greek letter. Good luck. Let me press the scary button and go. Only changing a letter. You can't add or remove. Changing a letter specifically. So think chain letters. And that's me done, says Puddledam. Well, if you're certain, then absolutely fine to do just like a one and done. There is no shame in doing that. Last 10 seconds, get your answers submitted now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time. And has everybody got an answer submitted? I believe... Oh no, Flyboy! We don't have an answer submitted from you, I'm afraid. Which does mean, because you've not given me an answer, and you have Dukes at risk with 3,000, I have to wipe you out, I'm afraid. And that is why you have to give me an answer at the very least, otherwise that happens to you. So we've got Oni that's gone for the full whack of 11. We've got Connor that's gone for a full whack of 11. Mark's gone for 10. Inka's gone for 8. Timur's gone for 8. There's quite a few high bids. BC's gone for 9. Drahusa's also gone for the full bid of 11 as well. Okay, I think it's time to start, shall we? Let's start revealing some answers. We're going to start off with that one. Going to start off with that one, which I believe is beta. Which is fine because you can change the B to a Z. Yes, I'm saying Z. To make it Zeta. So B in beta to Z makes it Zeta is fine. And we might be spoiling some other answers by me saying that as well. Because there could be other pairings up on the board that basically do the other half of the operation. Next. Following up that with Zeta. You can change a Z to a B to become beta. So, you know, against the chain letters rule, you can change the same letter back if you want. So you had the beta go to Zeta or just have the Zeta go to beta. So that's how you play chain letters. That's one pairing off the board. Wow, really? No way. It is a bit of a weird character, yeah. These are kind of, you know, fairly stylized modern versions of the characters. Some of them are, you know, when you look at them in like serif fonts, they look very, very peculiar indeed. Certainly the one that is in the second position looks very weird on certain fonts, but in this one it looks a little nicer. Next, we're going to go to... I mean, it looks like Mew. It just looks like Mew, but the U looks a bit weird. And I can tell you it is Mew. If you change the M to an N, you get new or new. So yeah, Moo can become new by changing the M to an N. Quite simple, really. Oh my god, it's Mew from hit series Pokemon. Not quite my. Next, we're going to go to that one. Which, I mean, it's got the pi symbol there. That's what I remember from maths. It's got pi. Surely that's all right. Yeah? Yeah, absolutely fine. The P can become an X to become Xi. XI is a Greek letter. Xi is what you can go with that. Next, we go to that one, which is X. I mean, surely that's Xi then. So we know that goes back to pi. Not quite. No, that one is chi, actually. The one that looks like an X is actually chi. And you can change the C in chi, which makes no sense at all because it's spelled C-H-I. But if you change the C in chi, it becomes P-H-I, which is phi. So there you go. Chi to phi. If I change the C to a P. It sounds so weird in English to say that, but it makes sense. Next, we got that one, which I know again from maths. Golden ratio, I believe, and phi certainly looks like that. Which, I mean, we've already told you about phi. Yeah, it can be changed back to chi if you want, or you can also change the H in phi to an S to become psi. Or psi, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So yeah, that one actually has double pairings for crazy reasons. It can be chi or psi, depending on which letter you change. Next, we're going to go to the candelabra. Gotta go to the candelabra, which, if my notes tell me, is psi. So we've already told you, yeah, if you just change the S to an H, you get phi again. We go back again. Speaking of psi, let's have a look at the situation we've got here right now. We've got 4 answers left to go that are good and 5 wipeouts. Only still on for the maximum. Drahuska and Connor have overbid by 2, so we'll be hitting at least 2 wipeouts. Natter is on an overbid of 1. Shadowmane is an overbid of 1 right now. You think you picked a wipeout, Puzzles and oh, please don't. Please don't. Not your one and done. Please not be a wipeout. That would not be fun. Next, I'm going to go to NV, which I can tell you is actually new, which we mentioned earlier. Change the N to an M, it becomes Moo or Mew. So yes, new becomes Mew. Only still on for the maximum 3 to go. Looks like, what's new with you? I don't know, Mark. New. There's no limit. Newt. Next, we go to the E's. So this one is Epsilon. And Epsilon can become Upsilon. Change the E to a U, it becomes Upsilon. What's Upsilon with you? I have no idea. But yes, Epsilon becomes Upsilon, which gives you a bit of a spoiler later on. Only still looking for 2 more, and there are 2 good answers on the board. Speaking of the Upsilon, Upsilon, change the U to an E, becomes Epsilon. Upsilon your head, say Upsilon your head. Upsilon your head, say Upsilon your head. Doesn't quite work, that one, but it's got the right number of syllables, but not oops upside your head. There's only one good answer left on the board. Have we achieved a clean sweep in the preferential picks? Have we achieved a perfect sweep? Puzzledan, you're still looking for 1. I'm very scared for you here, mate. Oh, man. Have you got the final correct answer, or have you hit a wipeout? We're going to that one, which looks really weird. But if I was to tell you that this is Xi, spelt X-I, then it is our final correct answer, because it can come back to pi. And it was a full perfect sweep in the preferential pick order. XI for 11. Yes, indeed. How very serendipitous to do that. The other answers on the board are all wipeouts, I'm afraid. Let's go from the corner along. So that one we have is Omega. Yeah, you can't change any of those individual letters in Omega to become another Greek letter. One in the top right, that is Lambda. that you might note from like the Half-Life symbol. That is, again, lambda, 6 letters. You can't change any of those to become any of the Greek letter. The P's, they're actually rho. You can't change any of those letters to become another Greek letter. The I and the short I without the dot, or tittle, should I say, that's iota. And again, can't change any of those letters. And finally, the T's, that's tau, which is sort of the inferior form of pi. Come at me, bro. Cannot change any of those letters to become another Greek letter. At the end of board number 2, let's have a look at the leaderboard. 6. 11 players in the wipeout zone, so certainly a much better situation at the end of board number 2. At the top of the board, we've got Inca, BC, Cetra, Timur, Mark, and in the lead after a full sweep, only on 43,000. You got a lot of points there, Oni, at risk. I know the first 10,000 we gave you for free because it was your own authored board, but that one you clean sweeped. Design fonts, it does good for quiz. You only have one board to survive now, Oni. So be careful and don't go bold on this final board, otherwise you could be losing all of those doots. This one comes courtesy of Mr. Cola Cola. Board number 3. It is... Oh, hello. It's 200 bits from Matt, apparently.
Oni, the font of all knowledge.
You're getting a buzz for that one. Thank you for the 200 bits there, Matt. So this one is the UK one-hit wonders. Any ideas, folks? I mean, it's pretty much on the nose, I think, here. What was that sound? That was from Time Shock, not a cat. It is the Time Shock. Pong. That's that sound there. It's about boxing, says Topper. No, I can tell you, it is, of course, this. Which of these bands and artists have only one UK #1 single? So, we're going to give you 16 names of artists and bands. Only 11 of them have achieved a UK #1 at most once. Not 0 times, they have done it once. No more than once, though. For the correct answers, their single or EP may have been #1 for multiple weeks, but that still only counts as that particular single getting a #1. So it can run for weeks and weeks and weeks, but it still only counts for the one single. If the answer is a band, then #1 singles by members of that band as solo artists, they do not count to that. So if they've gone off and done their own solo duty, they won't count towards the band entity, as it were. It counts as a separate entity. And similarly, featured artists, things like that, that's a bit of a different situation as well. We're just looking at the mainline act for a particular song in each of these cases, or for the artist in that we are actually having on this board. So again, reminder, 16 answers on the board, 11 have exactly one UK #1 single. All the wrong answers, I'll give you this for free, all the wrong answers have had at least 4 UK #1s. So all the wipeouts have done significantly better than just a single #1. So take that into consideration. Go for the 11 that you think they've done okay, but not a great number of #1s. Avoid the other 5 because they have done very well for themselves, because they've done more than one. Yes, not an evil 0 or 2. We've done very specifically at least 4, so completely different ballpark figure. Good luck. And if you're ready,
Answers are...
here are your answers. And your 45 seconds starts now. And thank you to Colo for this board. Thank you to JPB for the second board. Thank you to Oni for the first board. Need to bid at least 1 to preserve any score you currently have. Anyone who does not bid by the end of this time, they will wipe out anything they still have. 20 seconds, get your answers in. Indeed, oh hey. Last 10 seconds, get your answers in now. Submit them. Do it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidding ends. And we've got Sportsy with 41 months. Hello.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I will butcher a game show rule next time.
Next time, Gadget. Thank you for the 41-month resub, though, Sportsy. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing very well this fine evening. They are all very good choices. Bloody hell, says Oni. We are such an uncultured nation. You got half Rick rolled midget on the internet. You didn't quite get the second part right, but it's good enough. Not taking any chances, says Paddy Man. So let's have a look to see. We've got Effrontery's gone for the full bid of 11. Connor's gone for the full bid of 11. Drahuska, what's your situation? Also the full bid of 11. Nat has gone for 9. Only at the top. Only 1. I think I did see them go to 2, but they did a deselect. Very interesting, Only. You're proving the fact that the deselect works. Along the top row, it's Inca with the boldest bid of only 2. So let's see how this all shakes out. You couldn't commit, says Oni. I'm going to start off with, we're going straight into it for you here, Oni. Rage Against the Machine. Oni and Inca on the top row, quite a few down at the bottom, have all gone for RATM, Rage Against the Machine. Well, of course, they did get that Christmas number 1, didn't they? Did they ever get any other number 1s outside of a Christmas UK number 1? That was it. It was the only one, and you're absolutely right on the year, only 2009. 1 week in the charts at number 1. It was the Christmas number 1, Killing in the Name of for Rage Against the Machine. So that's Oni's one and done. But of course, it's only done if all of the correct or all of the wrong answers have been revealed. We are still potentially in a situation where we go for a second round of bidding. So just simmer on that for a moment, Oni. Next, Shaggy. No, BC, Ralph, BBQ, no. Shaggy has actually done quite well. Oh Carolina, Boombastic, It Wasn't Me, and Angel, all of those are UK number 1s for Shaggy. Yeah, 4 UK number 1 singles for Shaggy. Very, very big surprise. It wasn't him. Well, it actually was him. Yes, a total of 15 falling foul of Shaggy there. It wasn't me. It wasn't indeed him. And we've got the Parade Corridors coming out in chat. Unfortunately, yes, that was a wipeout answer. And 15 falling foul, that hard luck. Now, all you have to hope for is we get a second round of bidding so you get at least an opportunity to get something back on the board. Unlucky. Thank you, Kurzov. Next. Daft Punk. Daft Punk is a good answer. Just the one. Get Lucky in 2013 had 4 weeks at the number 1 spot, featuring Pharrell Williams. Very lucky for you, Mark, banking out 28,000 for now. Those are the only 2 at the top that have banked out a total. Next, the Chainsmokers. Cetra's hoping this is good to bank out. The Chainsmokers is correct. Yes, Closer in 2016. Spent 4 weeks at the number 1 spot, featuring Halsey. So yes, very good with that answer there, Cetra, banking out on 23,000. For now. Again, I'll let you simmer. I'll let you boil on that, depending on how the other answers go. Next, Eurythmics is also a good answer for Eurythmics. Yes, There Must Be an Angel Playing With My Heart in 1985. Just the 1 week in the number 1 spot, and that is their only number 1 in the UK charts. Okay. Next. Not Sweet Dreams, no. Very big surprise, I know. Hey, it was There Must Be an Angel was the one that got the UK number 1 spot. Next, Kaiser Chiefs. Ruby is correct. No, it's not a wipeout this time, Mark. Ruby achieved number 1 for just 1 week. The amount of times I heard Ruby on the student union radio, You'd think it would be like number one for weeks and weeks and weeks, but no, only the 1 week it got to number one in 2007. Kaiser Chiefs Ruby was good. And they've only had the one. Again, big surprise that. 2007 was the year I stopped liking music. Can you see why? Continuing on then to Mika. Good answer with Mika. Again, only the one. Grace Kelly in 2007. This was for 5 weeks, though, so that was a little longer of a tenure. 5 weeks, actually, the number one spot for Mika with Grace Kelly in 2007. Worry levels rising exponentially, says Topper. How much are you looking for? Still looking for 3, Topper. Oh, my. That is quite a bold bid, then. There are 5 still good to go. 4 wipeouts to avoid. Let's continue on. Next, to Fatboy Slim. I mean, it's a good choice. Fatboy Slim? Very good choice, in fact. Yes, just the one. Praise You in 1999. Again, just for 1 week in the UK number one spot. It was actually, it was charted in 1999. I think this is the, was it this one or another one where it was actually released a year earlier, like the back end of the year, but it was, no, it wasn't right here, right now. It was Praise You in 1999 that got it for 1 week. Heart rate increasing, says Connor. Yes, indeed. You've got 4 left to go. There are exactly 4 good answers left on the board. So yes, bit of a sketchy situation for Connor. Topper's got 1 of their answers down, 2 left to go. Next, The Weeknd. So good they can't even put the extra E in. The Weeknd is a good answer. Yes, Blinding Lights in 2020 had 8 weeks on the UK number one chart and was top selling single of the year as well. That was their only UK number one single. Top row is currently locked out. Connor is still looking for 4 more. Topper's still looking for 2 more. Connor, unfortunately, you are now in overbid territory by 1. Topper, you are looking for 2 more. There are only 3 left that are good for you on the board. Oh, God, it's getting very scary now. Holy shit, Batman, I end on money, says Charlemagne. Depends if we have a second round of bidding or not. I'll let you simmer on that. Next, Fleetwood Mac. Just 5 players going for this here. Fleetwood Mac. Puzzle Dan. Currently banking out 3,000 there. Absolutely a good answer to go with there. Fleetwood Mac. That was Albatross in 1969. Again, just for 1 week. That was their only UK number one. Again, yes, only 1. Oh, hey. What is wrong with this country? Yes, enjoy the UK official singles charts. Right, there's 2 good answers left on the board. Topper, you need 2. So good luck. We're going to Nelly. Topper didn't go for this. Connor did. Midget on the internet did. And some players in the wipeout zone did. This is Nelly. Not Nelly Furtado, mind. This is just Nelly. Did Nelly get a UK number one? And then some. They have Dilemma and My Place and Over and Over and Nasty Girl. 4 UK number ones for Nelly. Oh, Nelly, I've wiped out. You have indeed, unfortunately, wiped out on Nelly. Goodness me. So, we've got 17 players in the wipeout zone now. Topper. We are only looking at you now in the live players. Everybody else has wiped out. Oh, God, boy. Let's continue on. Let's see if we continue on to completing the board or not. We're going to the Jam for Topper here. The Jam, probably called the English Jam outside of the UK, for reasons best known to themselves. But the Jam, did they get a UK number one? Was it just the one? No. Sorry, yeah, I am thinking the English beat. You're right, Only. That's my bad for getting that wrong. I always forget that. No, the Jam, they have Going Underground and Town Call Malice and Start and Beat Surrender. They've had 4 UK #1 singles. Oh my. Well, there's your Wipeout, unfortunately, Topper. You do still have 1 answer left to go, plus anybody else in the Wipeout zone with answers. Let's continue processing them until we run out of them. We're going to go to Jason Derulo on the bottom row there. 5 players in the Wipeout zone have gone for it. Basically, this is just to lock the board out. We continue on until the board locks out, or we go for another round of bidding. Jason Derulo. It's had 5. In My Head, Don't Want to Go Home, Talk Dirty, Wants to Want Me, and Savage Love. 5 UK #1s for Jason Derulo. Again, for reasons best known to the UK singles charts. So, yeah, Wipeout players getting more Wipeouts. Doesn't change their score much. So we've got 3 answers left on the board. 2 are good, 1 is a Wipeout. If we hit the Wipeout, we're done. If we hit 2 correct, we're done. If we don't do any of those conditions, we go for another round of bidding. We're going to Simon and Garfunkel. 5 players in the Wipeout zone have gone for Simon and Garfunkel. Is this a correct answer, or is this the final Wipeout? It's a correct answer for nothing. Yes, their only UK #1 single is Bridge Over Troubled Water in 1970 that lasted for 3 weeks at the #1 spot. So it's all come down to Jimi Hendrix versus Black Eyed Peas. If we do have an answer to reveal, then the board is over. If we do not have an answer to reveal, then we go for another round of bidding. Good luck. We do have another answer. It is Black Eyed Peas. 3 players in the Wipeout zone. Was it good? Was it bad? That was a Wipeout. And we are done with the board. Black Eyed Peas have got Where Is the Love, Boom Boom Pow, I Got a Feeling, Meet Me Halfway, and The Time. Dirty bit. 5 UK #1s for Black Eyed Peas, whereas Jimi Hendrix has only got the 1, and it was a posthumous one in 1970 for Voodoo Child. So there you go. That is the end of board number 3 of tonight's game. You can't join because that's it, Prooks. This is the final board of the game. We're going to be moving on to All Clued Up in a moment. At the end of board number 3, let's have a look at the final scores. We have got a total of 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 19 on a 0 score. Hard luck there, players. Our top row finishers are Rod, Rapunzel, Cetra, Timor, Eli, Mark, and our winner tonight is Oni on 43,500 dukes. Very well done there, Oni. I think a very fortuitous board number 2 for you. Kind of landed perfectly for you. Maybe if this was the other way around, would you have gotten a Wipeout on any of your hazard guesses? I'd be curious to know. Actually, I'll be very curious to know if you would have done or not. At the end of that, though, thank you very much to our authors tonight, Oni and Colo and JPB, for the 3 boards that you have seen tonight in Wipeout. You would have gone for the jam, so you would have wiped out if you... Was that your hesitant second answer? I'm guessing it was. So that would have been a very different set of circumstances then, had the boards been playing out a different... Oh, your second was Jimmy. Fair enough. So you would have been okay on your second. But another hesitant answer of jam would have been a Wipeout for you. So yes, thank you again, authors, and thank you to... Oh, actually, I proofed it, didn't I? So thank you to me. Oh, I hate that. I don't like thanking me. That's a terrible thing to do. Thank you, authors, for the 3 boards. I greatly appreciate that. And we already have loads of additional Wipeout boards for the next, I think, couple of games. But if you are interested in submitting more, then you can do so. Go over to the Discord. There's information in the Q Writing channel on how to do that. Find the template in Google Sheets. Fill out a template and submit it through the Google Submit form, and it'll appear on our Trello side of things, and then we can assign them to a future game if they are good quality for it. Right, I think it's time to head on over to All Clued Up, but I need to get some more drinks, so you'll need to give me a couple minutes time to sort that out. But I also need to do this, and I also need to do that as well. Right, I'm going to roll credits and then move on to the Be Right Back screen, and I'll get myself some more drink situated, and then we'll head on into All Clued Up. So give me a few minutes, and we'll see you over there. Roll those credits. I said, roll those credits. Do it. And in a couple minutes' time, we will be playing some All Clued Up written by me. Yeah, I've actually written some stuff for once. So if that intrigues you, stick on around, get yourself a drink if you need to, and in a couple of minutes' time, we'll play some All Clued Up. Avoid those stingers! Press the right button, Ashley.
It's the stinger.
welcome to all clued up to join the game. Enter into Twitch chat TL DJ. DJ. Yes, we've got the DJ button apparently today. TL DJ, if you'd like to join in on today's game, either in the audience or in the hot seat. Once you have joined, if you want to stay in the hot seat, you don't need to do anything more. If you want to play just the audience game, though, goodness me, there's a lot of you. If you want to join just the audience game, say the word exclude after you join, and it will prevent you from being picked as a hot seat player tonight. But if you're interested in playing as a hot seat player, then just leave yourself as you are. Welcome on in. Goodness me, you're going into the rare fifth line in All Clued Up tonight. We haven't seen that for a good while, actually.
Yorkshire, if you know, you know.
Yorkshire. Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Puzzle. I appreciate that. Yeah, the rare fifth line in All Clued Up. There's a lot of you here on tonight. Welcome to you all. Everybody up for a bit of quizzing for the looks of things. 42 players joined in. 43 make that. Plus 100 bits from Kazov.
Someone's being Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. Someone's being Yorkshire. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. And make that 44. Goodness me. If only it was winning lines or 1 versus 110, mate. It's fine, Matt. It's absolutely fine. So we've got lots of players to pick from tonight. 100 bits from Oni.
Yorkshire Klaxon.
Yorkshire Klaxon. Thank you for the 100 bits there. So yes, plenty of players to pick from for tonight's game. We will be picking a total of 6 of you to play All Clued Up tonight. We play a 3 pairs edition rather than just 2 pairs. Just gets a few more players to play in the hot seat. Anyone that just plays in the audience, though, the game is very simple if you've never seen All Clued Up. It is very much like Wheel of Fortune. If you've never seen Wheel of Fortune, then I can't help you any further than that. What we'll do is we'll give you a puzzle. You just need to solve the puzzle. That is your main aim in the game, whether you're in the hot seat or whether you are just playing along in the audience. We'll give you clues along the way that give you a hint as to what the puzzle is talking about. Sometimes those are categories like you see in Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes they are not. But your objective, as always, is to try and solve the puzzle. If you're playing from the audience, you just need to whisper your answers to QuizBot 3000 as to what you think the correct phrase is. It needs to be correctly spelled. It needs to be correctly punctuated and correctly spaced as well. Beware of all of those things. And also be aware of apostrophes, because sometimes apostrophes aren't quite the same apostrophe as you think it is. So just be careful of that as well. Though I think the apostrophe I have is your standard kind of programmer's apostrophe, not your curly apostrophe. So I'll give you that for free when we get there. In the hot seat, the game is slightly more convoluted because you actually have to buzz in and actually give me guesses in Discord. That is the other thing with being a hot seat player, is you do need to be able to join me in Discord and play with your voice as well as playing stuff with Twitch. So if you can't do voice or you're not comfortable with having your voice on stream, then exclude so that you can play just the audience game instead. Always have that as a bit of a caveat. If for some reason you're not comfortable with being on stream, that's absolutely fine. You're more than welcome to lurk and play if that is how you wish to do so. Screw any apostrophes that aren't the ASCII apostrophe. All they do is cause problems. Absolutely, Tadaru. Absolutely, Tadaru. We'll give you a minute to sort yourself out. I know it's like half an hour after I said that we're going to be starting this game, but hey-ho. I waffled a lot in Wipeout and caused a bit of a stoppage on board number 1 when I re-rolled the board. And use this one if it helps, says Priggs. Thank you very much for your helpful apostrophe. We'll pick 6 players. This does have semi-anytime entry lobby. It's semi-anytime entry because you can join in later, but you can only join in at specific junctures between rounds. You can't, it's semi-time entry. You can join in between rounds, you can't join in while a round is active. It's a bit weird. I know what you meant, Only. Right, it is time, I think. It is now 20 past. It is time for me to share my screen in Discord, because people need to join me in Discord in a moment. And it's time for me to pick the 6 players joining me in the studio tonight. We've got a Matt, we've got a Tadara, we've got a Brian, a Vixen, a Prey, and a Shapes. Those are our 6 players that are going to be taking up the podium in a moment. Okay, if you 6 players could please make your way to the green room, and we'll get yourself sound checked and things like that. Anyone that can't make it, we will probably do a re-roll if we can. I can't remember if I can actually do that in this game, but we can do a re-roll potentially. Congratulations, you lucky six, says Mark. Very much so. We've got a Brian, we've got a Matt, we've got a Pouch MD. We've got a Tadara, we've got an Angelica, aka Vixen. Who are we missing? We are, I think, missing a Shapes. I believe. No, Shapes takes a little longer to get to the machine, I believe. We got a JB. No, you're not Shapes, JB. The bumper might be in the shape of a circle, but you're not Shapes. Where are the regulars, says Topper? I don't know. Almost like I might have started implementing some of the stuff that you do to try and balance out who gets a chance to play the game, so that we actually get a balance of new players and non-new players. There's a Shapes as well, so I think we're all good to go. Though I will need to bring some players in now, so let me unmute in Discord and drag some players in, avoiding the JB. And there we go. Can I hear our players? Hello?
So the studio still smells like me.
Noises.
I have pissed on prey.
Hello.
I'm sorry, what, Oni? So the studio still... No, we're not... No, thank you for the 100 bits, though, Oni. We are...
What the fuck?
I don't want to know, but what we're going to do is we're going to roll titles again, because that's what we do here.
Wave.
Wave!
Oh, wave. Sorry.
Wave!
Wave.
Wave dot... Oh, God, that's the thing I'm going to do now. I'm going to do wave.wav now at some point. I have to figure out what wave.wav is, but I have to do wave.wav at some point. Right. Oh, we almost had it. It was an RNG roll, I will say that, but I know what we all wanted to see. Right. Tonight's game, let's go down the podiums. We're going to start off with podium number 1. We've got Matt and Tadaro. Matt, good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, as you can probably tell, I've got the giggles already.
Well, it's going to be a good game, isn't it? What did you make of England's performance last time round? The most recent game.
Am I allowed to use certain language?
You're allowed to use PG-13 language, yeah.
Matt, I'm here. Come on now.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you need to hear, I guess. Yeah, somehow we managed to get through. I don't know how we did, but we did, and I'm very disappointed that we did, because we didn't deserve it. But we are. That's how it is. We'll just have to endure another game. But hey, this isn't football. This is completely different. It's also not F1 as well. I made sure of that when I wrote this pack.
British Grand Prix. British Grand Prix.
And alongside you, Matt, we have got Tadaru. Good evening, Tadaru.
Good evening to you.
How are you doing?
I'm a bit nervous. This is my first time in the main game.
Oh, yes. I'm trying to think. This is one of your first times in a voice call situation for one of my streams, so welcome on in, Tadaru. Do you think you and Matt are going to make a formidable pairing and all clued up tonight?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. Matt, do you think the same?
I say Tadara's first time in the main game, so let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Well, I wish you two the best of luck as a pairing. Moving on to podium number 2, we've got a Brian and Prey. Good evening, Brian.
Good evening there, Ash.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Well, come on in. And you've been furiously writing some packs recently. Yesterday you submitted both, what was it, a relativity pack, and you also submitted an all clued up. So we will have one of your games of this to look forward to in the future. But tonight, you have the delight of playing my pack tonight. So are you looking forward to that? See what I've got in store?
I am looking forward to it. I'm trying to get back from the last time I played it back in December. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, wish you the best of luck along with Mr. Dr. Pouch MD himself. Prey, hello.
Good Abend, my friend. The doctor is in.
Oh god, you really are leading into it now, aren't you?
Honestly, at this point, I may as well just get like a white lab coat and like a stethoscope or something like that.
How are you doing after the Colour of Money edition?
Don't. After it was a good laugh. It was good fun. It was really good fun.
It was definitely good fun doing that initial reveal for you, though, for your new military
God's
units.
sakes.
Well, I mean, that's what happens,
I had
you know.
the feeling.
You did have a feeling, didn't you? Yeah.
I did. No, I generally had a feeling like you're gonna do something here. I could just sense it coming, and lo and behold, it did.
I'm so glad I did, because that would have been completely a flat joke if I didn't. So yeah, I'm so glad I did now in the end.
I mean, hey, it's a permanent mainstay now on the game. So
I mean, I didn't necessarily affix it to be a permanent mainstay. That's entirely your decision to do that.
Oh yeah, but no, I love it. I love it to bits.
That's good. That's great to hear. Do you think you and Brian are going to make a formidable pairing in All Clued Up tonight?
I mean, we've both done like bits of countdown and everything like that. Brian's better than me, but less said about that, the better. And well, obviously, we left a dark folk, so
yeah, you might have a bit of advantage on these boards.
I wouldn't. I'm worried about Tadara on podium 1.
I don't think I've leaned too heavily into the TDL kind of writing, because I leave that to JB to do. But I have gone slightly away from your standard fare of you kind of rhymes and famous sayings and things like that. We've gone slightly different route here tonight, but I do hope you enjoy the puzzles tonight.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, and moving on to podium number 3, we've got Vixen and Shapes. Vixen, good evening to you. How you doing?
Evening, Ash. I'm good. You?
Yeah, doing very well indeed. Now you're not with a certain Matt over on podium number 1. Do you think you're going to better Matt in tonight's game?
I think I'm the only person who doesn't want to be on a podium with Matt.
You actively want to be away from him. Oh, okay, then. Well, less said of that, the better, I guess. Well,
Hang on a minute. Since at what point did Tadaru, Brian, and myself become a meat shield between you two? Like, hold on. I didn't sign up for this, actually.
Every time we're in the voice chat, Pray. Like, every week.
Before we develop a domestic on stream here, we will continue on quickly to Shapes. Good evening, Shapes. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello there. Welcome to this madness going on.
I know. We've just literally got here running in sort of 5 minutes from rather comedically eventful OQL match.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Anything you can share with us right now, or is it all keep stum?
Oh, no. It's happened now, and the result is in and everything, so we can say we won it.
Hey, congratulations. Yeah.
Apparently we equalled our highest ever score.
Oh,
well.
Nice. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear.
Good job, dude.
Applause.
And we had a couple of moments where we desperately had to not laugh at something that happened on the opposition.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I was going to say, how was London Pride on the weekend?
It was brilliant. I have a sort of a total fear usually of doing anything in front of a watching audience. So quite why I get so much fun out of walking in front of like tens of thousands of people across the whole length of the route. I still haven't quite worked out why, but it's one of the most brilliant things that's possible to do.
I do need to get down and attend the London Pride at some point. I missed Sheffield Pride because I was busy doing Big Break Live down with Ben. Though we do have Sheffield Picnic happening in a couple of weeks' time. I don't think they do a Pride March there, but they certainly do a sort of Pride event. There's Manchester Pride in August. I could probably come over for that, depending on if I've got a gig then or not. So I will see about that, Prooks. Shapes, do you think that you and Vixen are going to walk away with a victory tonight and all clued up?
Well, hopefully, last time each of us played, we were as a team together that time as well, and we managed to win that one. So hopefully we can do a repeat.
All right.
Crap.
Well, wish you the best of luck along with Brian and Prey, Matt and Tadaru. Let's get on with this game of All Clued Up, written by me, proofed by Poker. Let's move on to puzzle number 1.
Ash, can I check something quickly, please?
Yes, you may.
Vixen, your buzzer's working this time, right?
It was last time. I didn't win.
Oh,
I think we just about heard you. So we've got Matt, we've got Brian, we've got Vixen currently sitting at the podium. We've got a puzzle of 7 words total here. Again, to you in the audience, all you're doing is trying to solve the main puzzle only. Don't worry about solving the clues. We'll give you those for free so that you can work out what the puzzle is from that. From our players here, though, you need to buzz in if you think you know what the clues are as they get revealed. Buzz in with 2, 3, 4 or 5 exclamation marks as a message to QuizBot 3000. Good luck. Let's start off with your first clue, which is 10 letters long. Absolutely, Hex, yes. T M S N A I Matt.
Assignment.
Assignment is correct, and yeah, I gave you an ass for free straight away. So let's light up some letters.
sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Let's light up some letters in this puzzle. There are the letters available in this puzzle, though of course one of them does not belong. That is known as the stinger. It's the stinger. As a midget on the internet says in chat, watch out for the stinger. You do not want to pick it, as it will end your turn prematurely. Matt, you get to pick 2 letters to add to the puzzle. What are your letters?
Well, why not? A.
We're really going to do this? Really going to do this? There are 3 A's in the puzzle, and pray tell, what's your second pick?
I'll go for an S. Always on.
Is it an S there, Matt?
It's an S.
I mean, I gave you the ass in the clue. I'm not going to give you it in the puzzle. There's 2 S's in the puzzle. Your clue so far is assignment. For 500 doots, can you solve it?
Ass.
Not quite it, I'm afraid. You're halfway there. Moving on to your second clue, which is 6 letters long. JPB can get it, though.
Whoa.
Congratulations on the first solve. T P O R M. Brian.
Prompt.
Prompt is correct. First 100 to you. Welcome to the game. Hey, we're getting some more solves now. Proogs and Hex and Jerry and Claire all solving it. Well done. Brian, 2 letters for you.
I'll take a T, please.
T. Nice common letter. And it is 4 T's in the puzzle. Nice. And your second pick?
Safety H.
Safety H. And yeah, they are indeed safety H's, 2 of them. Your clues are assignment and prompt. For 1,100, can you solve it?
Third word staring in the face of my eye. Pass.
Okay, back to the buzzers we go then for your third clue, which is 8 letters long. A flurry of activity in the audience. N R E E R I M. Matt.
Reminder.
Is also correct. 100 more to you. You're up to 200 and 2 more letters to add to the puzzle.
E for echo, please.
Going for hopefully a very common vowel. Shock. Shock. That's where they go in the 2 shockers. And your second pick?
Have an I, please.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with an I. That's not bad as well. 3 I's in the puzzle. So your clues are assignment, prompt, and reminder. For 1,600, can you solve it?
All the information is in the task.
That is not the puzzle, I'm afraid. We're going back to the buzzers for your 4th clue, which is 11 letters long. I O N. Matt.
Information?
No, back on the buzzers. C U S Brian.
Instruction.
Instruction is correct for another 100. You get control of the keyboard for 2 more letters.
I'll take an N.
N. There are 3 N's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
L.
And an L. And 2 L's in the puzzle. So your clues are assignment, prompt, reminder, and instruction. For 2,100, can you solve the puzzle?
All the information is on the task.
On the task, yes. Because you'd already picked all the I's, Matt. You could not have another I in. It wasn't on, I'm afraid. The last clues that we could have got there were Taskmaster and then Alex Horn. Not Little, I'm afraid. It was just Alex Horn. I almost, if I had enough time, I was going to add that as the ending sound for this particular puzzle, but I didn't get around to it.
I half expected you to.
So 2,100 goes to Brian and Prey. They're up to 2,300. Congratulations. Matt, unfortunately, did not get the solve, but you were very close to doing so.
One letter.
But you are in second place on 200. Vixen Shapes yet to get off the mark, but we've got 5 more puzzles left in the game. Easily catch-upable on that. And in the audience, a good number of you getting a solve. Congratulations to all the solvers. JPB was the first to do so, getting the extra 2,000 Duke bonus, I think it was, for 4,300 total. Then we've got Claire and Hex and Jerry and Proogs getting on 2,300. Arun and Clive and Shadow and Silver Electron and Topper on 1,900. If you'd like to join the game, now is the time to do so with the room code of TLDJ. I'm trying to think. Was it Sooty Cat? You're asking whether you could play or not a cat even. Sorry, not a cat says, "Can I solve?" Can't solve in. Well, you can solve the puzzle in the audience to get yourself some dukes. Absolutely, you can do that, so long as you are entered into the game to do so. Right, let's continue on to puzzle number 2, shall we? And we'll rotate the podiums. No, they don't actually turn around.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't actually turn. But we've got a Tadari, we've got a Prey, we've got a Shapes in puzzle number 2. Bit of a short one, 5 words long in this one. But don't worry, there's definitely going to be longer puzzles later on. If you're ready, good luck. Your first clue is a long word, though. 12 letters long. Good luck. O. A. L. T. I.
Greetings, sorry I'm late.
E. Shapes.
Confidential.
Confidential is correct. A nice bold buzz in there for 100. And thank you to Oren for the 28-month resub. Hey, don't need to apologise for being late, Oren. Don't need to apologise at all. But welcome on into the stream. I hope you're doing very well today. Shapes. You've got control of the keyboard here, and AB me without even putting any letters in the puzzle. You've got the solve. Congratulations. Let's light some letters up.
Without even any of the letters either.
We have quite a few letters available. Kurzov gifting out a sub there to Danny Lee Dorber. Thank you, Kurzov, for gifting out a community gifted sub. Appreciate that. But yes, without even seeing any of the letters, just seeing the puzzle solely, getting the solve. Mark also getting the solve without seeing any letters put into the puzzle. Now, we've got lots of letters available. Note that we also have a star symbol up here on the keyboard. That means 1 or more punctuation symbols somewhere in the puzzle. We don't give you those for free here, whereas you would do in, like, Wheel of Fortune or something like that. But of course, there is still a stinger. Oh, it's a stinger. So be careful. Shapes, what would you like?
Kind of the S, please.
You may indeed. Jerry, you're also getting a solve without any letters. Nicely done. We've got 2 S's in the puzzle. Any second pick?
E, please.
And an E. Manic also getting a solve. 4 E's in the puzzle. Dragon and Clive now getting a solve. Your clue is confidential. For 600, can you solve it?
No.
Okay, moving on to clue number 2. It is 9 letters long. You R E S I. Shapes.
Universal.
Universal is correct. Another 2 letters to pick from the keyboard.
Sorry, okay. R, please.
An R. Yeah, 2 R's in the puzzle. And a second pick.
O, please.
O. And 2 O's as well. Your clues are confidential and universal. For 1,000 now in the puzzle bank. Solve the puzzle.
No.
No. Okay. Going back to the buzzers then for clue number 3. It's 2 words. 5-4. I V. Ooh, Tadaru, early buzz.
Video game.
It is indeed video game. 100 to you, and you get control of the keyboard. Add 2 letters, please.
T, please.
And a T. Good pick. 3 T's in the puzzle, and your second pick.
Let's go with a V.
Say that again.
A V, please, for Victor.
And the Victor. And there's one of those. Your clues are confidential, universal, and video game. For 1,400, can you solve it?
It's a secret to everybody.
That it absolutely is. I wonder how you would know that one, Tadaru.
Yeah.
I wonder how indeed, as we go through the other clues, would have been Moblin, Rupees, and Legend of Zelda. Though, of course, it has also been quoted in, I think, World of Warcraft as well. Also quoted somewhere in there. But I think its origins are in The Legend of Zelda. It's a secret to everybody. 1,400 going to Daru. Brings their total with Matt up to 1,700. Brian and Prey, currently on 2,300, still has the lead by 400. Vixen and Shapes, they are now off the mark on 200. But, as I say, still plenty of opportunity to catch up on the next few puzzles. Right. Over to the audience game. AB, me, and JPB are currently tied for the lead on 5,900. It is a proper joust there. There we've got Jerry in second place, 4,500, and Manic Volcanic in third on 3,700. Right. We're moving on into the second part of the game, moving on to boards 3 and 4, puzzles 3 and 4 even. But this is your opportunity, hot seat players, to change the order that you play in. And we're going to go in reverse score order. So we're going to start off actually with Brian and Prey. You have the lead right now, so it's your first refusal. Would you like to stay in the order that you are currently playing? Or would you like to switch it up for the next phase?
I'm just trying to think how funny it would be if it was Matt, me, and Vixen on a puzzle. We might have more of a shot.
You want to switch then?
Yeah, we'll switch on our podium.
All right.
Okay,
switch.
You're going to switch, but of course you've got to hope that nobody else switches for that to happen, I think. Matt and Tadara, you are currently in second place at 1,700. Would you like to stay in the order that you're playing, in which case it would be Matt to play next, or would you like to switch it up?
I'm okay either way.
So what was that, Tadara?
I'm okay either way.
See, I don't know whether to completely spoil Prey's party and switch over.
I kind of.
Sorry?
I'm kind of wanting it to stay the same for the memes.
You want to stick? No, that's fine. Yeah, we will stick, please, Ash.
Okay, you're staying in the order you are. Moving on then to Vixen and Shapes. Would you like to stay in the order that you're playing, or would you like to switch it up?
Shall we stay the same as before?
Prey insinuating Matt and I are rubbish.
No, I'm just saying I might have more of a shot because I didn't in the last one. I was about to boot up fucking 150cc on Mario Kart. If I had my Switch here, I actually would have done it. And I think you just would have heard that through the mic. It's like, oh no.
So are you staying in the order, or are you changing?
Okay to stay Shapes, or?
Yeah, let's stay as we are.
Oh, God.
Staying as you are, so it is as you wished there, Prey. We will move on into puzzle number 3 with the Matt, Prey, and Vixen trio.
All I'm saying is it means that the next puzzle is going to be quite hotly contested between the other 3.
Potentially so.
I think it's going to be quite a nice board, that.
So, this is puzzle number 3. There are 8 words in total, and we have increased the value of the letters to 200 and the clues also to 200. So we've doubled the doots. Yes, of course, we've doubled the doots.
Holy moly.
Only with a guess. Unfortunately, those final 2 words are not and ah. I'll give you that for free. Let's give you your first clue, though. And it's a first very long clue at 14 letters long.
Banger.
I'm not going to say anything to prevent spoilers only. T M M C A O N. Or Vixen.
Accommodation?
It's not that. Back on the buzzers. R. Matt.
Recommendation.
Recommendation is correct. 200 to you, and it's definitely not that, Oni. Let's have a look at the keyboard, shall we? Lots of letters to pick from. Again, note we've got the star there for potential punctuation, but of course, beware the stinger.
It's the stinger.
There is only one in this puzzle. Okay, 2 letters, please, Matt.
A.
Okay, we're doing that again, apparently.
Sakes.
Well, there's your A. And your second pick?
Spoiled your plans now, didn't you?
Only if you keep doing that, eventually you will get the right answer, but you'll get the right answer after about, I don't know, a millennia. Second guess.
T.
Was that T?
T for tango. Yes, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
You're not going to do it. All right.
If this is no. Okay. Oh.
It's a good pick, though. There are 4 T's in the puzzle. There's a chance. There's certainly a chance if you don't solve it before then, Oni. Your clues are recommendation. For 1,000 doots, can you solve it?
Yeah,
it's not that, I'm afraid. Moving on to clue number 2, which is much shorter. It's only 5 letters long.
Okay.
U, G, D, Prey.
Guide.
Is correct for 200, and you get control of the keyboard now. 2 letters to add, please.
Let's go with the E.
The E. Sure thing. There are 3 E's in the puzzle. And your second pick.
Let's go with a D.
And a D? Surely. There is a D in the puzzle. So your clue
Great.
so far is recommendation and guide. For 1,800, can you solve it?
No.
Thank you for being honest. Moving on to clue number 3. Also a shortish one, 6 letters. N, E, I, R, G. Matt.
Ignore.
Is correct. Another 200 to you. You get control of the keyboard now.
Let's go for the star, please.
All right. Punctuation on its way. And there you go. 2 punctuation symbols in the puzzle. That first one, probably a bit of a doozy. Your second pick.
The O, please.
And the O. 2 O's as well. Your clues are recommendation, guide, and ignore. For 2,600, solve the puzzle.
Pass.
And I'll tell you, I'm not surprised that we haven't really got it yet, that no one's got the solve yet, because this is very different to what we had in round 1. Clue number 4, though, might start to unlock it for people, and it's 5 letters long. C O S. Matt.
Oh, Sonic.
Sonic is correct. 200 to you, and you get control of the keyboard.
N for November.
N. 2 N's in the puzzle. There's now 3,000 in the puzzle bank. Your second pick.
An R, please.
And an R. 2 R's as well. Your clues are recommendation, guide, ignore, and Sonic. Jerry is first to solve. Congratulations to you. But for Matt, for 3,400, Matt, can you solve it?
No.
Oh, man. Let's move on to clue number 5, which is
This is gonna fucking annoy me.
which is 2 words, 5 7.
No.
Okay.
There we go. More solves in the audience. R-O-C. Pray.
Crowd control. Oh, you bastard. Crowd control.
It is crowd control. Yes, don't second guess yourself. You've got 2 guesses for the letters here. What are we adding?
Let's add a.
You can't add an A.
No, I know. No, haha, very funny. Add an S.
An S.
I've got a bad feeling about that, actually.
There are 2 S's in the puzzle. And your second pick.
That's. Oh, add the H.
An H. Bold decision.
No. Yeah.
It's a stinger. You do not make a guess here. We move on to the final clue for this puzzle. And your clue is 2 words. 6-2. I-M-B-A-D-T. Matt.
Damn it, JB.
Damn it, JB is correct for the final clue. Matt, there are no stingers.
I just want to let you know, Ash, that JB has indeed joined the green room.
Has he really? Okay.
He joined the green room.
Let me
Under the name, I hate everything.
Oh, God, am I really dragging you in? Well, we've got 2 letters first, please.
Okay. L.
L? Yes, there's 1 L. And your second pick, Matt?
Oh, God. M.
M. I say all the letters should be good from this point onwards. And you got 2 M's. So, the full set of clues are recommendation, guide, ignore, Sonic, crowd control, and damn it, JB. For 4,400, Matt, can you solve it?
I can't get that 4th word. Pass.
Okay, then. That means we are
God.
going to the buzzers for all the other letters. So, if you're ready, Matt, Prey, Vixen, fingers on buzzers. We're going to reveal the letters one at a time. Buzz in if you think you know what it is. Starting now. I, C, U, Q, P, Prey.
Just a quick primer, don't listen to me. No!
Is correct!
Oh, it is!
And for those that don't know what we're actually talking about here, though, of course, JB definitely does, but just for news, here you go. Oh, hello! I actually have a Prey with sorry, not a Prey, a JB with camera on right now. Am I really?
Oh, he's got a camera on.
Thanks.
Oh, God.
Thanks. Thank you, JB. Appreciate.
Chat, for those of you that don't know, JB is currently flipping the bird to Bash.
Yeah.
Just a quick primer.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
Don't listen
yourself.
to-
This is bullshit. I'm sitting here, just put together a little sheet for the TDL for the wrestle, and then I see this, and you know what? You've single-handedly ruined Independence Day in America. Single-handedly ruined Independence Day.
Wow.
We might as well just bow to our English overlords and come back to fucking England. God.
I mean, you're more than welcome to, JB.
No.
Jesus Christ, Matt.
On that note, we're going to quickly
Oh
go to the
my
audience
God.
game. Well,
Let's
actually,
move on.
Brian and Prey, you currently have the lead on 7,100. We've got 100 bits of
Nice on
Oni.
that boss battle. Now do it again.
Yeah, thanks, Oni. I almost went with that one as well. Thank you for the 100 bits.
That's a flashback for me as well. Thanks, Oni.
Brian and Prey with the lead, 7,100. Matt and Tadaru, 2,500. Vixen and Shapes still playing catch up on 200. In the audience, Jerry currently in the lead on an even 10,000. Love that number. JPB in second place, 8,500. AB on 7,900. I knew that it was going to be harder to solve that one because it's not a well-known phrase or title or anything. It is a direct reference to something that has happened previously on stream.
I just couldn't get that fourth.
Yeah.
I could not get that fourth word.
I hate
As
this
soon as that
game.
first letter.
I hate this game more. Thank you for the 100 bits there, JB. Appreciate
As soon
you.
as
Appreciate
that
you.
first letter came out.
I hate this game.
Train.
More.
And 100 bits from Kurzov, who has invoked the hype train. Oh my god. We have another hype train, folks, if you'd like to join on Hop On. Thank you very much for that. Right, we're going to move on to puzzle number 4, which is something... Or we just do... Hang on. Or we just do that Matt gifting out 5 gifted subs. Going to Mr. Vertigo, Sean, RXPC, Arun, and Sidor. For space! Thank you very much, Matt, for the 5 gifted subs. It's all Whoa, it's all happening now.
Oh, hang on. Oni,
And
I
100
love
bits
that.
from Puzzle Dan.
We had to go fast on that one.
You very much did. And also 100 bits from Oni if we get there. This is going to roll on. Hello? 100 bits from Oni.
Hey ho, let's go, folklore and rock and roll.
Thank you for that. Plus 100 bits from Tadaru.
Fine, I'll hop on.
Fine, I'll hop on. Thank you for the 100 bits. Very greatly appreciated. And also oh my god, it is still going on. Thank you to Batman for the follow. Thank you for that. Plus, we all have a big noise at the moment from Brian, who gives us 500 bits. Thank you very much for the 500 bits there, Brian. Followed by... Yes, that's happening again, folks. Followed by, I think, G. Eisens with 100, who says...
But at Prey Streams hates this chpon hallway.
Yeah, he does hate that emote, doesn't he? Thank you for the 100 bits there, G-Isons. Followed by 100 bits from Milk-like.
Train.
I may hate that emote, but I also can just say to JB to stop fucking using it if I wanted
Thank
to.
you for... Oh, he didn't. It wasn't JB that time, it was G-Isons. Thank you for the 100 bits
No,
there from
it was
Matt.
yours.
500 bits from Dragon.
Controls for the quiz.
No, unfortunately, I don't have crowd control implemented for this, but if it did, then maybe this is how you do it. Thank you for the 500 bits. Plus the 40-bit on-screen celebration from JB as well. Oh my god, it's all happening. Right, well, while that's still going on, let's move on to puzzle number 4, shall we? Because that's a thing that occurs in this game. JB, just about avoid... Oh yeah, you got VIP, so you can actually avoid the Nightbot boot for giving me too many emotes. So we've got Tadaru, we've got Brian, and we've got Shapes facing off against this 8-word puzzle. Again, 200 per clue, 200 per letter in the puzzle. So if you're ready... Oh, hang on, we've also got Time Shock Noise from Sunnycat, 250.
Pouch MD should be about to help JB.
Maybe, possibly, Sunny Cat. Thank you for the 250 bits as the hype train moves on into the next level. I don't know, Miss Vertigo. It's apparently going off the rails, but sorry. And then let's just move on to your first clue, shall we? It's 5 letters long. A far more standard puzzle, this, I will say. O-L-N-E, Tadaru.
Novel.
Novel is correct. You get first look at the keyboard. Let's light some letters up. And there they all go again, barring the one, which is a stinger. Everything else should be fair play in this puzzle. What would you like?
Let's start nice and safe. Let's go with E for Echo.
Going with the E. Wow. They are safe. 3 E's in the puzzle. Any second pick?
Let's go with H.
And H. Trying to go for a Canadian A. And we've got a he instead. 2 H's in the puzzle. Your clue so far is novel. And for 1,000 dupes, can you solve it?
Yeah.
Again, you're halfway there. Your next clue is 8 letters long. Mark's first to solve. Congratulations, Mark. D. H. A. R. U. Shapes.
Thursday.
Thursday is correct. 200 to you, and you get your first look at the keyboard now.
Can I have T, please?
Let's see if we've got some green tea for you. Just white tea. 3 T's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
Can I have N, please?
Let's see if we can do an N for you. Claire solving in the audience as well. Well done. It's the final letter. 1 N in the puzzle. Your clues are novel and Thursday. For 1,800, can you solve it?
No.
Okay.
I think I can.
Clive has solved it for 4,400. Congratulations. Moving on to clue number 3, which is 7 letters long. S. Y. Tadaru.
Mystery.
Mystery is correct for another 200. You get control of the keyboard now. What would you like?
Let's go with an O.
An O. There are 2 O's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
I wager there's probably an A in there.
Wager that there's an A. There are, in fact, 3 of them in the puzzle. Your clues are novel, Thursday, and mystery. For 2,800, can you solve it?
I'm not quite there.
Okay. Back to the buzzers we go then for clue number 4, which is 6 letters long. R, E, M, U. Shapes.
Murder.
Murder is correct for another 200, and you get control of the keyboard. What would you like?
S, please.
An S. A few more of the audience getting the solves now. 2 S's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
D, please.
And a D. Sounding more confident. 3 D's in the puzzle. So your clues are novel, Thursday, mystery, and murder. For 3,800, can you solve it?
The Last Devil to Die by Richard Osman.
Is correct. Very well done.
Ooh, game on.
And the final clues would have been pointless and club to complete the Thursday murder club. In extra clue going on across all of those. So yes, well done. Shape solving for 3,800. Yeah, this is now starting to turn into a really interesting game. Brian and Prey still holding on to the lead on 7,100. Vixen Shapes now climbs into second place with 4,400. Matt the Ref and Tadaru playing catch up on 2,900. So everyone's had at least 1 solve in the game so far, and we're going into the back end with 2 more puzzles where they are very valuable indeed, because we go into triple dupes, 300 per clue and 300 per letter. And of course, have a think about whether you want to switch or not. We'll get to you in a moment. We'll go to the audience leaderboard right now, and we can see that Mark is in the lead on 14,100, Clive in second place, 10,900, and Jerry holding on to third place with that even 10k. Okay, it is time for our players to make their minds up as to whether they want to switch again or just stay as they are throughout the entire thing. Brian and Prey, you have previously already switched. Do you want to stay in the switched state, or do you want to switch back to your not switched state, if that makes any sense?
Good question. What do you think, Prey?
My mic was muted.
You've done well in the pole position.
Yeah, and it was quite close.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll stay.
Yeah.
Stay in this order you are, okay.
Yeah.
Next up we go to Vixen and Shapes. You are now in second place. Would you like to stay in the order that you are, or switch it up for the final phase?
Should we stick with it?
Yeah, I'm happy to. I'm so glad you got that last one. I was shouting at you.
I couldn't sort of foresee what the clue words were going to be. I was just blanking on what could come up. I was so lucky to get the one that we did.
Okay, so it sounds like you're staying as you are.
We'll stick.
All right. Matt, the ref, and Tadari, would you like to switch it up or stay as you are?
Tadari, I'd like to switch this up.
I was thinking the same thing. Let's switch.
Yeah, switch, please, Ash.
So they're going to switch on the final phase, meaning we go on to puzzle number 5. And we've got a Tadaru, we've got a Prey, we've got a Vixen in this rather larger puzzle now, 11 words long. And as I say, they are 300 per clue, 300 per letter. And no, it is not all So move on to the first clue. It is 7 letters long. Good luck. T-I-S-B-R. Prey.
British.
British is correct.
Yes.
You get the first look at the keyboard. Let's light some letters up. There they all go. Again, note that there is a star in play, meaning one or more punctuation symbols possibly. But beware the stinger. Just the one.
That's the stinger.
That's all you need to worry about. There's only one stinger. Prey, what would you like?
I would like to take a T, please.
Let's give you a T.
No tipster, put the gun away.
God. It's a good pick. 7 T's in the puzzle. And your second pick.
Let's go with an I.
I in upper. Just the one I. Bit of a difference there against the 7 T's.
That was underwhelming.
It was slightly underwhelming, but your clue so far is British. For 2,400, can you solve it?
I don't know. It's not coming home. No, I can't solve it.
Well, let's see. Moving on to clue number 2. It is 2 words long. 4-6. F-U-E-U-R-R-N. Prey.
Near future.
Near future is correct, and only throwing down the gauntlet of
Fuck off,
how did
Oni.
Scotland do the Euros, Prey?
We tried our best. Wasn't good enough.
Hashtag dodgy ref.
We'll leave that there to simmer and boil. Prey, 2 letters, please.
God almighty. Let's go with the A. Why not?
Sure. Seems reasonable. Yeah, 2 A's in the middle there. And your
So
second
you're
pick?
saying there's a chance.
Maybe.
It's not going to happen, so I'm not going to go with it. Let's go with an E.
Going with an E. That's a better pick. 6 E's in the puzzle. Your clues are British and near future. For 4,800, can you solve it?
No.
Okay, back to the buzzers we go. Clue number 3, it is 6 letters long. T-A-B. Tadaru.
Ballot.
Ballot is correct. Great preempt there. 300 to you, and you get control of the keyboard.
Let's go with an R, please.
An R. Five R's in the puzzle, and your second pick.
H, please.
And an H. Three H's as well. Jerry first to solve. Congratulations. Abe and me tried different punctuation. Your clues are British, near future, and ballot. For 7,200, can you solve it?
So close.
Okay, not quite there. Then, moving on to clue number 4. It is 8 letters long. E, C, N, Tadaru.
Election.
I think you kind of know what the substance of the matter is, but it's what all the words are in the middle. 2 letters to pick.
O, please.
O. Seven O's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
I'll go with a U.
U! Just the one. So your clues are British, near future, ballot, and election. For 9,600, can you solve it?
Not quite.
I'm not going to say that then, okay. Moving on to clue number 5. It is 5 letters long. There's a flurry of activity, but not much solving. G, E, D, N, Tadaru.
Nudge.
Nudge is correct. Control the keyboard once again. 2 more letters to add.
S, please.
S. I think there's a lot of begging for punctuation going on right now. 1 S in the puzzle, your second pick.
M, please.
And the M. We clear 5 figures, 3 M's in the puzzle. Everybody's guessing punctuation patterns right now, I think. Your clues are British, near future, ballot, election, and nudge. For 10,800, can you solve it?
For those in the UK that can, remember to vote tomorrow.
And what's the final punctuation symbol?
It's a colon.
It's fine, I'll allow it.
Thank God.
I don't normally ask that question in the hot seat game. It's an exclamation mark for the final one. So well done on solving that. The final clue was civic duty, if we got to that point. But yes, this is a direct reminder to those in the UK. For those in the UK that can and have registered to vote, remember to vote tomorrow and make your voice heard. Pick the damn comma, says Patty Man. And those that have already voted by postal vote, congratulations, thank you very much for that. But yes, for those that are doing it in person, remember to do so tomorrow. Well, after a long drawn-out battle there on puzzle number 5, Matt, the ref, and Tadara are up to 14,600, possibly sealing the deal, depending on how much value we get out of puzzle number 6. Though, of course, we did get into 5-figure territory. It is possible for either other of the podiums to catch up to that, because they're within about 10,000 at the maximum. So it is still possible for anyone to win this game. I'm not going to say it. Over to the audience. Over to the audience. Jerry with the lead on 21,600. Then we've got Mark on 18,300, and then it's Clive on 15,100 for our top 3. Okay, it's time for the final puzzle of tonight's game. And we go to Matt and Brian and Shapes for all the marbles.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he thick.
I told you it's for all the marbles, and I told you it was possible to catch up. We've got 17 words on offer in this final puzzle. So good luck, everyone. It is time to start off with your first clue of 8 that we have for this particular puzzle because there are so many words. So, your first clue is 6 letters long. Good luck. R, C, L, Y, shapes.
Lyrics.
Lyrics is correct. First 300 to you, and you get to have a look at the keyboard first. And we have a plethora of options on the board here. Again, the star is there if you need it. And this being the final puzzle, beware, because there are 2 stingers at play.
Stinger.
So be careful on that. Shapes, what would you like?
Okay, just on the basis that I'm not going to be able to work out where it is without it, let's go for the star.
All right, let's go for it. Pick the bloody star. Yeah, that would have been a fun ellipsis, wouldn't it?
That's definitely something I would not have spotted without.
Yep, so
it.
there's a bit of help for you there. 3 dots there. In word number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there you go. Your second pick.
Let's have E then, please.
And an E. And they are
Surely
3 separate
there's at
dots
least
and not an
one
actual
in
ellipsis
17
character.
words.
Maybe.
Wow.
What is this? An EA
10,
Sports meme?
11, 12,
Wow.
12.
Quite a few E's, 12 E's in total. E! It's not quite that, I'm afraid, Curzon. It's in the game.
It's in the game.
Lyrics is your clue so far, Shapes, and we've already got 4,500 in the puzzle bank. Can you solve it?
Not yet.
You do surprise me. Moving on to clue number 2. It's also 6 letters long. U, M, P, A. Brian.
Mash up.
Mash up is correct. Yes, 300 to you. You get control of the keyboard now.
All right, let's take a T, please.
The T. Surely there's going to be a few T's here.
5, 6, 7.
7 T's in the puzzle. Nice pick there. And your second pick.
R, please.
And an R. Surely. Eight R's in the puzzle. Your clues are lyrics and mashup. For 9,000, can you solve it?
Nope, not yet.
Back to the board we go then. Clue number 3 coming up is also 6 letters long. K, W, D, shapes.
Wicked.
Wicked is correct. You get to add 2 more letters to the puzzle.
Go for S, please.
1 S or multiple S's. 5 S's in the puzzle. And your second pick?
O, please.
No. Just the 2 O's, the first 2 words. So your clues are lyrics, mashup, and wicked. For 11,100, solve the puzzle.
No.
Well done to Ralph solving first in the audience. No, I think Crane might have solved it before Ralph. Dragon solving, Shadow solving, Clive solving. We continue on. I know why Prey is laughing in the background, and I'm glad he's not playing right now because it extends this puzzle a bit more. Clue number 4. It's shorter. It's 4 letters long. U, G, S. Shapes.
Guns.
Guns of Navarone. No. It is guns, though. 2 letters to pick.
A, please.
A. Five A's in the puzzle, and your second pick.
Can I have the D, please?
Oh, we'll see about that. and 3Ds as well. Your clues are lyrics, mashup, wicked, and guns. For 13,500, can you solve it?
I'm gonna have to take a leap here. One short day in the Emerald City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Is correct!
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Prey.
Oh, God. You son of a bitch.
Ash, what have you been taking?
No, so hold
No,
on.
this is another reference
Prey.
to another reference to another stream over on Prey side of things.
So every time on TCOM, on Sunday, where
Okay, in that case, Prey, what have you been taking?
don't worry. So every time Emerald was picked, it's like I always said, take me down to the Emerald City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. When Ash hosted his game, he said, one short day in the Emerald City, ... where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I was just like, oh, for God's sakes.
So yeah, have a mashup between Wicked and Guns N' Roses would have been the next clue, by the way.
I love it.
Then we had Diamond, Colour, and Attractive as general clues after that. BS one short day in the Emerald City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. It's a bit of an interesting mashup.
Whilst the machine was being properly brought into view. It was just like, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Congratulations, Shapes, with the 13,500 solved means you are the winners with Vixen on 18,800. It really was down to that final puzzle. Matt the Ref and Tadaru, congratulations on second place, 14,600. Brian and Prey, it is third place, though you did have the lead at 1 point on 8,000. Oh boy, what a game that was! That was such a good game, all over the place. Brian and Prey, third place with 8,000 is not a bad third place score, honestly. How do you feel, Brian?
At least I did better than the first time I played.
That's good to hear. Prey, how do you feel after I obviously ripped you off there?
Honestly, that's always funny. That was funny. That was brilliant. Absolutely worth it.
As I say, I've done a bit of the dumpster lounge kind of thing, but not, completely encroaching on the sort of content that you see over there. Speaking of which, I should also shout out JB for being a good sport there. There you go. Go and give JB a follow if you haven't already done so. Generally, Saturday nights, there is an edition of Wheel After Dark, though JB is sort of setting up the new office, TDL 3.0.
I believe there is one happening this weekend.
It is coming back Saturday, baby, says JB in chat. So yes, it will be some Wheel After Dark this weekend, Saturday night. Sort of like, sort of 1 or 2 in the morning here UK time. Though it's going to shift another hour because you're now in Central Time, not Eastern. So it's going to be even later still in the UK if you do the same time, unless you shift for centralness. I don't know. It's your shit. You do what you want to do with it. Thank you, Brian and Prey, for playing.
Technically, it's still daylight hours over here when it happens.
Same time.
Oh, it's still going to do it at the same time, so he's actually going to sort of push. If he says same time, that means he's pushing it 1 hour earlier for him or whatever. Anyway, it's timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Welcome to confusing.
Thank you for playing, Brian and Prey. Matt and Tadaru, 14th at 8 p.m. Central is the given time, so that will be 2 in the morning UK time.
Yeah, it's still 2 in the morning on time.
Okay, so it is still the same time worldwide. Matt Tadaru, 14,600 is a great score. That normally is a good finishing winning score, but tonight is actually second. Matt, how do you feel?
I had no chance with that last puzzle. As soon as it came out and had 17 words, I thought, because plan was on that one basically get as fast as possible because I thought everyone else was going to point farm it. But yeah,
it didn't take much to get to point farming. To be fair on that one,
it was within an E
you need an R, an E, a T.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. But
the biggest puzzle we've had, Mr. Vertigo, is not actually on stream. You have Nicole to thank for that in a Discord game. She
played that.
She tested the limits of the puzzle capabilities, and it didn't work the first time because it didn't work. But then I fixed it so that it could fit, and it was stupid long.
she tested the puzzle itself. I tested the clue words. 'Cause I remember doing one where it was fucking massive.
They were like 50 words long. It was like a paragraph quotation. It was ridiculous.
It was
but as I say,
ridiculous.
it was a Discord game, so you can get away with that kind of stuff. Tadaru, unfortunately, not a win this time. But how do you feel?
I'm just glad I got the puzzle about voting in the UK tomorrow.
Good.
I almost got a heart attack. I'm pretty sure I gave half the chat a heart attack. But I'm just glad that it finally clicked in my mind that the sixth word or whatever with the comma finally clicked that I wasn't looking for a 4-letter word. I was looking for a 3-letter word. That was what was holding me up.
Yes. Well, Matt and Tadaru, 14,600 you'll walk away with. Thank you very much for playing. We go to Vixen and Shapes, though. You are our victors tonight. Vixen, how do you feel?
Yeah, that was Shape. Entirely.
They didn't quite get that. You were roboted out a bit.
That was down to Shapes entirely this evening.
That was down to Shapes. Well, Shapes, how do you feel?
I was very lucky that last puzzle was so long because it meant that by the time we could see what it was, there's already so many letters gone into the bank that it was enough for us to sort of pull back the lead.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are our winners tonight. After I have a quick look at the audience leaderboard, we will be coming to you for the bonus game. And speaking of the audience leaderboard, Ralph with a last-minute snatch there. 29,300 is our winning score for Ralph. Congratulations. Then it was Mark in second place, 28,200. And then it's Clive in third place on 25,000.
So, who's having a Portillo moment tomorrow night?
Who's having the Portillo moment tomorrow night, says Silly Cat. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. And all of those points there have been converted into dukes at a 1-to-1 ratio. So congratulations to all of the money being paid out. Okay, let's go over to the bonus game. Vixen and Shapes, it's you versus the bonus round. Do you have any categories that you'd like to see come up that I might author?
What would you like?
I don't know. I think we agreed we didn't particularly want sports last time.
Yeah, for me, it would have to be sort of very specific bits of sport to go that way. Music would be okay.
Something, entertainment,
places
TV, film,
right.
music. Geography's not my thing.
Everyone's saying Oni's beer fridge. No, it's not Oni's game. And I'm not going to say Oni's beer fridge.
To be fair, Oni's beer fridge did win us last time.
Yes.
Well,
that is true, actually.
I can tell you that I don't have a beer fridge at all. It's not Oni's, it's not mine. There are no beer fridges available in tonight's game. What I do have available for you, though, is these. You can either have jazz surnames, jazz surnames. You can have upwards, or you can have FF Magic. What would you like?
None of the above.
I'm sorry. Bear with me a moment.
You okay there, Shapes?
Are you having a giggle fit?
Yes. And I don't think I can explain why. Right. I'm assuming FF stands in this context for Final Fantasy.
Maybe?
That would be my assumption.
And that would be very much not something I could help with. Jazz surnames, I could do some of. I don't know what upwards might mean. I mean, it could just be words beginning up, then there's going to be loads of those.
That is true. I could deal with Final Fantasy, but only certain bits of it, so we're probably best off leaving that.
Okay, so would you prefer the surnames, the jazz surnames, or?
I know nothing about jazz.
I know sort of
But
some.
I can guess random surnames.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be pretty famous ones. So I'd say, should we go with that?
Teaming, so I'm happy to.
Because they're also likely to be quite short. I think surnames are sort of on average shorter than regular words, aren't they?
I don't know.
Shall we try that?
I'm not hearing a confirmation yet.
Oh.
We both said yes. What more?
I didn't hear a yes from you. Must have roboted out. So, Jazz surnames, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's load that up
And
then.
it's my fault if it doesn't work.
So you have 60 seconds to solve 6 Jazz surnames. Feel free to shout out as many guesses as you wish. Once you get it right, we move on to the next one. We both ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, your 60 seconds starts now. S.
Davis.
It is. Next. A. B. S.
Basie.
This is correct. Next. C. K. H.
Hancock.
It is. Moving on. Fourth one. G. S.
Gillespie.
It is. Next. G. L. F. T. I.
Fitzgerald.
Last
Fitzgerald.
one. R. A. H. T. R.
Reinhardt.
Is correct. Very well done indeed. I mean, I love the 1 second punt on Davis at the beginning there. Yeah, there were, of course, Miles Davis, Count Basie, Herbie Hancock, Dizzy Gillespie, Ella Fitzgerald, and Django Reinhardt for the full names there of all the Jazz
Famous
people.
Belgian.
So very well done to Shapes and Vixen on the bonus round there, getting an additional, I think it's 30,000 in total for all 6. Well done there. Vixen, how do you feel?
Yeah, I kind of feel like I've just ridden on Shapes' coattails this evening, to be fair.
Well, you got Fitzgerald about the same time Shapes did, so nothing to be sniffed at there.
Exactly.
And Shapes, how do you feel?
Yeah, really excited. We've done this 2 times in a row now, so we might get to do the third part of the trilogy next time.
Does that mean I have to implement the actual proper $1 million chance of a lifetime thing when you do it too many times in a row?
That would be cool.
I might have to figure that out. In the meantime, though, thank you very much for playing, and to all of our other players. That is the end of All Clued Up tonight, which means it is...
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye! And it's time to wave!
Waving!
Wave!
And at the sign
There's
of
all the
Dick
waving,
Burns,
chaps.
switch hands.
Wave! Some of you aren't waving.
I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Jesus.
Just do it.
Stop typing
I'm
away,
waving,
damn
damn
it. Wave! And there we all go. Thank you very much, everyone, for playing there. I hope you all had fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Great
Yeah,
to
fun.
hear. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Ash.
And
well done.
have a good rest of your week. May even see you on Friday stream as well. And take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And there they all go trundling out. Thank you again for a wonderful game of All Clued Up there. I hope you enjoyed my writing. A bit of a mix of general All Clued Up and more specific All Clued Up. If you didn't like the specific stuff, then yeah, sorry. But I felt like I wanted to write a bit more jovially in tonight's game. And I hope you enjoyed it. Much the same. Right. We've got The deal of the wheel. That's a weird rhyme I didn't even think about. The deal of the wheel to wheel with, and it is time to spin it to figure out what we're going to be doing tonight. Wheel and deal. We're wheeling and dealing. Oh boy, yes, we've got some more all clued up coming up soon. We've got Oni's, we've got Brian's, all coming up on the schedule soon. Right. Time to spin said wheel. The jackpot did get updated because we added 10,000 last time. Shall we see what happens? Let's spin. Oh, and it's changed the focus. Change the focus. Oh, it's all about me apparently. It's all about me. So I get to pick again. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? It's a good question. I don't really know. Do we do another tipping point prediction? Shall we do another tipping point prediction thing? Yeah, we'll do another tipping point prediction thing. So let me actually load up the proper project for tipping point rather than using the web version. Tipping point. Where are you gone? There you are. Oh, I'm actually going to be able to load this up because it's that. Oh, I forgot about that. It's the Unity engine that doesn't work, so I might not actually be able to open it up, so I may have to go to the web page. Oh yeah, forgot about that, didn't I? Right, okay, to the website we go. I'm glad I've got a built version of it that I can just go to. So glad I can do that. There we go. Let me do that. And I need to change... Not much. It was 2 over. Wasn't... Oh, I can't... No, 5 over. I can't even remember now. But what we're going to do is a prediction to pay out for... How many dudes? Good question. Let's go with... Oh! What's going on stream layout? Is the stream actually running? Is the stream running okay, folks? Because my preview isn't. If I change domain, can you see everything okay? Oh, coin is going over the edge already. Yeah, my preview is not working properly at all, which is weird. Okay, I'll take your word for it. You can see the machine now. All right, okay, that's fine. So, for the sake of speed, I'm going to change how we play this one out. Rather than do it like traditional jackpot rules, I'm going to do one of these. And you know what? Fast forward. Just get it all set up. And I'm going to say... Okay, thank you. And I'm going to say this. I'm just going to do mega drops. Yes, Oni. I am going to do mega drops. And what we will do is... let me open up Sublime is what I'll need to do first. Because I'll need to take a note of who says what. We're going to go to Nightbot. I still need to actually implement a proper way to do this. But we'll do a Nightbot redemption. And if you think that a prize token, not all prize tokens, just any singular token makes it over the tipping point in 7 mega drops, then say win now. Win is your keyword. If you think that any of the prize tokens will get over the tipping point in 7 or fewer mega drops, a mega drop is I drop one in every single drop zone at the same time. So normally on the game, you pick a drop zone and you drop one chip or one token. A mega drop is I drop in all of the drop zones at the same time. So you basically see 4 tokens drop every time I do that. If you think that a prize token will get over the tipping point in 7 or fewer mega drops, then say win in chat now. It is 28 chips, indeed, Battyman. But they are placed in slightly different ways. Where's my music gone again? I want to play bed number 5, which is F7. Don't do that. Oh, F7 is not the one. Not the way. There we go. We'll give you a few more seconds to decide if you want to take the win in this case, and then we'll do a second redemption in a moment if you think it's going to be a losing scenario. And we'll pay out 20,000 doots if you are correct in your prediction. Last few seconds to make your mind up. You don't need the exclamation. You don't need the exclamation mark at the front to give you the proper doots message, but that will work either way. I'm going to call time on that. So let me copy the names, eliminate the ones that didn't say the word, including you. Oops, sorry, including you. And including you. And let me clear the redemptions out. And we're going to say now, if you think that we will not get a prize token over the edge in 7 or fewer mega drops, say lose. L-O-S-E. It's good tension music, this, isn't it? Good decision-making music. Last time we tried... what was it, 15? I can't remember now. Did we do 15 last time? And we didn't make it? Yeah, we tried 15 and it didn't make it. But that was 15 regular drops that I was trying to play as honestly as I can. And it came out 5 over. But this is correct, Mark. If you've already voted win, you can't vote lose. Or you get what happened with shapes. Which is we name and shame you. Last few seconds, if you want to get a lose request in, do it now. L-O-S-E. I don't have a shame button like Ben does, though. I don't have what a shame either. Right, I think I'm going to call that there. So, let me copy some name. Whoa! Do you mind? Hello? Ooh. That's unhappy. Whoa. That just completely broke everything. Yeah, the tipping point app is just broken entirely. Huh. Well then. I'm gonna refresh that. While that happens, let me try and recall the names. We may have to make some redecisions here as to win or lose, because the scenario is obviously going to change slightly. It's going to be similar, but not the same. Let me go to that. I'll take a note of these names now anyway. So not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Yes, you, but not you. Yes, not you, not you, and you. Right. We're going to start it off again. Take a Mega Drop. And we'll try and do that again as honestly as I can. So what I will do is actually, let me kill that in the background. That might be why my my player crashed as well. I'm going to let this all play out. Obviously, none of this actually matters. Well, you got the mystery over the edge, though. That was worth 253, apparently. And we will call that there. Right. Now, is there anyone that wants to change their mind? Speak now or forever hold your peas. Is there anyone that wants to change their mind on win or lose? If not, then we play on as we were going to do so and hope that it actually all runs. Battyman wants to change to win. I can do that. I've moved you to the win column. Right, Rapunzel, you're already in win. SJ, hold my peace pudding. Fine, we can do that. You can't do a double dip, Matt. Right, we'll assume then everyone has held on to their position, win or lose. I have noted the names down. And again, for transparency, I will paste that list down now in my stream chat that anyone can have a look at. Those are the wins and lose lists. Right, no more bets. Betting ends. Let's start off. It was 7 drops, I said. So this is drop number 1. Well, already good progress on the one on drop zone 4. I need to actually get that clip sorted, only because I'd like to add that to the to quiz night at some point. Not the full thing, but obviously just that betting ends quote. We've got progress on the one in drop zone 2 as well, and some extra coins just for why not. 890 over the tipping point, but we don't care. So that's 1 of 7, and we've already got progress on 2 of the prize tokens. Okay. Let's do drop number 2. Oh, hello. One on drop zone 4 is already over into the second shelf, but has flopped. Not a good situation, flopping over. Drop zone 2 is already down onto the bottom shelf and is taking up a nice slot by the doubler. Shall I add the caveat? I might as well add the caveat because it could happen. If we get a double prize, a double jackpot win, then the winning party, obviously it's only those that have selected win at this point, I suppose, but those in the winning party will get double winnings, so they will get 40,000. I'll say that because it could happen in this scenario. That's 2 down, 5 to go. Next up, and let's go. You're listed twice, are you? Oh, you are listed twice. I'm not doing if more than one prize token goes over. I'm just going if you get a prize and a double on the same one. So if 2 prize tokens go over on the same move, I'm not counting that as double. You didn't intend to vote lose. Alright, I'll take you off that list then. We'll take your word for it. Okay. No additional progress on the bottom shelf. But we have put the one in drop zone 3 forward a step. So progress has been made. 3 down. 4 to go. Yeah, number 4 is getting covered here. Lots of floppage going on, but no progress being pushed. Drop 4. Drop Zone 3 is making some progress here, making some moves down onto the bottom shelf. We now have 3 prize tokens on the bottom shelf. And that is done. I think we're done on that move, yes. So the state of play after 4 mega drops. We have 3 prize tokens on the bottom shelf. 2 of them are in decent places. 1 is in a stack of multiple tokens. And then Drop Zone 1 we're kind of ignoring at this point, but they could have a big push. Who knows? We've also got that doubler to consider on the bottom shelf, right next to the Drop Zone 2 prize token. 3 drops left. Will we get a prize token in 3 more mega drops? Time for drop 5. Good luck. Well, hello, Mr. Drop Zone 1. We maybe making some pushes here. Oh, hello, Drop Zone 2. Drop Zone 2, we now have one on the tipping point. We now have a prize token on the tipping point. You see, that's how the name goes. Ha 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 ha. So, it's looking more interesting now. 2 drops left. Hey, that's the name of the show. 2 more drops left. Drop number 6. Here we go. Oh. Interesting moves. Oh, it's over to the right-hand side of the prize token. Is it going to get it? Is it going to catch it? Oh, it is going to catch it. It's over the tipping point with the doubler. It caught the doubler as well. It caught the doubler on the way, and that is a win. Well, technically, it's a double win for the win column. So I said 20,000 base prize. It's 40,000 then for all the winners. 40,000 to I tried doing it in the right order, Ashley. 40,000 to a midget on the internet, and to Battyman, and to Brian, and to Connor M27, and to doing it all manually, I know. Eli, congratulations. And G. Eisens, congratulations. You are on both lists for some reason. I thought I did it all right. Kurzov and Manic, you voted for win. We'll give you the win then, sure. Mark, and then Matt, and then Not a Cat. There we go. And Proogs. And Prey. And Puzzle Dan. If I do the command correctly, there we go. And Rotted Rapunzel. And Shadowmane. And Suyu. And Ralph. And finally to Timor, congratulations on the wins there. All those that believed in the machine. I mean, we've got one more token to put in. We might as well prove it out, shall we? Yeah, Drop Zone final. Let's just see what would have happened. If that one didn't go over, would we have had another win with a final drop? We have a machine, we have tokens. Let's put them in. We'll do an extra prove out. Doesn't look like anything else would have happened though. No other prize tokens. We'll fast forward it for good measure. Yeah, there we go. It is all over, but one did get over the tipping point in 6. Congratulations on those that had faith. So that brings us to a close on tonight's stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. It is nearly 11 p.m. Right. Tomorrow, remember, please vote. If you can do in the UK, if you have registered to do so, please make your voice heard and vote. Do your civic duty. I will then be here on Friday to catch up with what happens in the election election coverage. And also, we will have, I don't know what warm-up game we've got, but we'll have something. But the main game on Friday will be 1000 Heartbeats, that has been written by mostly members of the community, but with additions this time by Topper, Blackbird 6, and 8 Minky to top up the pack in total. Yes, 1000 Heartbeats in the entirety of the stream on thank you, game, on Friday night, Friday the 5th of July. Again, vote if you can. Enjoy Independence Day in the US, and yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Take care. Do we have anyone to raid into? Shall we have a quick look to see if there's anyone to raid into? If not, then we can go and raid into Gameston Quick. They're currently doing some Super Mario World. What? AI Trump versus Biden debate. God, no. Our politics is enough. I don't want any more politics, especially not AI politics. Jesus Christ. You know what? We've got Mr. Gamerman, who is doing some Pictionary. Like actual Pictionary, drawing on a whiteboard and everything. So win, lose, or draw kind of stuff. We're going to go right into Mr. Gamerman, and sure, we'll use that as our raid message only. You got it on the clipboard earlier. It potentially could be Tchaikovsky, but after 1991, it might be a bit testy. That's going to be our raid message tonight. Take care. I will see you on Friday with definitely 1000 Heartbeats. Maybe a new government, but we'll see. Take care and peace. We'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, we're going all dark, yeah, because I closed the Stream Master thing. Void.